everybody! Have you heard about the Drunken Peasants Patreon? It helps support the show while getting you some cool perks. Check it out! For $1 per month, you get to use our exclusive fan chat that appears at the bottom of the screen on every episode. For $5 per month, you get 2 new private shows, including Actual Mania, as well as our back catalog of private shows, plus all lower tier perks. For $10 per month, you get all of our monthly video content. This includes multiple post shows, our monthly reviews, our back catalog of all that content, plus all lower tier perks. For $15 per month, your name will appear in the ending credits of each DP episode, plus all lower tier perks. For $25 per month, you get to take part in our monthly booking committee hangout to help us book our Patreon content for that month, plus all lower tier perks. For $33 per month, you get an exclusive piece of DP merch each month, plus all lower tier perks. For $50 per month, you appear in the opening credits for each DP episode, plus all lower tier perks. For $100 per month, you get to join us as a guest on an episode of the Drunken Peasants podcast. Plus, you guessed it, all lower tier perks. Visit patreon.com/DP now to become a patron of the Drunken Peasants podcast.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh!
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Welcome to the Drunken Peasants podcast. This is episode 1288. This is the final show of the year 2023. Coming to you live right now. And we've got 2 of our very valued Patreon $100 tier guests with us tonight. We got Jackpot and Josh coming back again. Welcome back, guys. We appreciate you being here.
Good to be here, man.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Josh, how's it been going?
Pretty good.
That's great.
Just New York bullshit, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that New York bullshit is quite it can get to you. So, and then we've got Billy making a gang sign right now. Oh no! he's got a finger.
Don't think I won't.
Oh shit. Everyone, please like the stream. If you haven't already, like the stream. It's very helpful. Don't forget, we are less than 1 week away from it's not an episode number, it's the 10th anniversary episode. 10 years to the day.
Master Sin.
Thank you so much.
Invoking the humping power of puking dog.
I miss puking dog so much. But yeah, the 10th anniversary episode, January 5th. From 2 p.m. until midnight Pacific time.
I'm on that lower tier perk.
That lower tier
Hey-o.
perk? Are you taking those lower tier perks?
They come up through Mexico pipeline from Venezuela.
Yeah, they're cut with something. You might die. But
Zachary Hader says, let's go out with a bang in the new year.
Hell
That's
yeah.
my favorite kind of hater. The one that pays us.
Yes, and by the way, thank you so much. We're coming into this show. We're already 93% of the way towards our goal. I'm confident we'll make it. Feel free to just let them trickle in throughout the show, and we're gonna get to some fun content in just a moment here. Just remember to like the stream, and oh, by the way, if you use the Brave browser, if you're one of those people out there that use the Brave browser, please send us your bats. Your basic attention tokens. Feel free to do that. The price of those things is going up right now. So yeah, it's good. It's a good time to just put that out there to remind you, because I bet a lot of you haven't clicked on that little triangle in a while. There might be some in there. Check it out. Send them our way. Thank you.
But cryptocurrency is gambling.
Not when you get it for free. Like,
it's gambling.
All you got to do is use a browser. You get them for free, and then you give them to me. Neither of us have to buy anything. You just have to use a browser. It's amazing. And they're going up. They're going up in value right now. we should get into this very interesting thing here, because about a year ago we were covering the union between Nick Fuentes and Kanye West, or Ye. And it's interesting what a turn it's taken, an unexpected turn, because we were just watching Kanye last week and he was freaking out saying some more anti-Semitic shit, right?
I mean, it's maybe not unexpected, because Kanye flips and flops and Nick Fuentes cannot keep a friend very long.
He cannot.
So this actually is fairly expected.
Okay. All right. Let's check it out here. Wow.
I should turn off that goddamn internet.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. TP, are they going to touch me?
Yes, they are. All right, here's a news story about the apology, just to get everyone caught up that's not aware of it.
Ye, the rapper and designer formerly known as Kanye West, is apologizing.
I mean, he's just using the second syllable of his name, so I whatever. I'm still gonna call him Kanye. I don't care. I really don't care.
The Jewish community for his anti-Semitic statements. In an Instagram post, Ye apologized in Hebrew for any unintended offense caused by his
Why is she frozen?
words or actions.
There we go.
I do like how now that he's apologized, and shout out to the Clippaverse, Riley, Mint Salad, just raining down memberships.
10 memberships. That's amazing. A bunch of you just got memberships out of nowhere because of it's either Riley or Mint. I don't know who it was.
I hope it's the cat on their account accidentally stepping on the membership button, and they're going to come back and be like, oh no, what have we done? Yeah, I like how that we're now referring to Ye as Ye after he's apologized, because before the apology, everybody was like Kanye, and he had to be like, it's Ye. Like, okay, Kanye.
It's James now.
It's James. Yeah, if only Onision would apologize, we'd start calling him James.
To learning from the experience to ensure greater sensitivity and understanding. The apology comes more than a year after he made his first statements, which led to Adidas parting ways with the designer.
Watch Breaking.
Yeah, he wrote it in Hebrew. Do you think he just used Google Translate?
Yeah, if he even wrote the apology himself, I assume he hired a firm to write the apology, and the firm was like, "Do you know what would be a very Kanye apology? If we actually delivered it in Hebrew." Hey, young Clipper says, "Happy holidays! Come on, my Ripper hater club stream tomorrow if you got a chance. Going all night. Happy New Year." Cheers, young Clipper.
So here, Nick Fuentes not happy about it. Here's a clip of him talking about this.
Kind of a big, tough black pill for all of us to swallow tonight. Not exactly surprising. Disappointing, but not really a surprise. Our featured story tonight, we're talking about Ye, formerly a presidential candidate in this.
He was never a serious candidate. Was he ever on a ballot anywhere ever? Like the last time he ran, it didn't happen either, right?
Yeah, but I mean, most candidates are never that serious either.
I mean, there's footwork that you have to do to get on the ballots and to be considered a viable candidate. I don't think he did, even though he has enough money to pay people to help him do that. I think either it was just for publicity, or he actually thought he was going to run, but then maybe realized how much time that would take.
If we take away the validity of Kanye running for president, then we take away the validity of puking dog running for president. And I don't want to live in that world.
This election, who has officially apologized to the Jews.
You see the look on his face?
And last night at midnight on Christmas,
how could you do that on Jesus' birthday, Kanye? How could you do that?
They officially and formally apologized to the Jews in Hebrew for a so-called anti-Semitic outburst.
What's next, Kanye? You gonna get a circumcision too?
In which he praised Hitler. And we don't know if we're talking about the outburst last week or if it was about what happened last year. But it doesn't really make a difference. He apologized, and it's so over. It's a total capitulation. I never thought I would see it.
All right, so...
I never thought I would see it. Random guy says the first black man Nick ever made friends with betrayed him by not being anti-Semitic for 2 seconds. I think he made it past 2 seconds.
Do you think he currently is still not anti-Semitic, or?
I do believe so. We have to see how his shoes are selling.
How long before it flips?
I mean, who knows? He's just a boy that enjoys selling shoes and making money, and I think this is a better way for him to do so. We were talking earlier. Yeah. I think Kanye is the new cobbler. You've seen the Adam Sandler movie. He walks in other people's shoes. And Kanye was just walking in anti-Semite shoes for a while.
We talked about that in the pre-show, by the way. Anyone who wants to hear an interesting conversation, you should check us out on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your audio podcasts and listen to the pre-show. It not only does it help the show out for free, but you get some extra content without having to really do anything other than downloading our episodes. So go check it out.
Just pull back the foreskin.
I have it linked down below if you want to check it out. You can get the last pre-show, and you'll get tonight's tomorrow.
If I slugged this jackpot guy and said I hit the jackpot afterward and we all had a laugh, would he be mad about it?
I don't know.
It's my 32nd birthday.
Happy birthday! 100% go!
Go! Happy birthday!
Would you be mad if he hit you, Jackpot?
Oh,
Jackpot's muted.
Are you muted, Jackpot? Whoa!
I'm a newish viewer, but I love Mount Sweet Boys.
But I love Mount Sweet Boys. Happy holidays, gents.
You love the Mount Sweet Boys? What?
That's how we hit the goal. They love to mount us.
Holidays.
All right, here's so Nick Fuentes was like, I didn't see that coming. But you said it was obvious. Do you think Nick saw it coming too and he's just lying, or do you think he believed that Kanye was on Team Nazi?
I think that Nick can say he didn't see something coming. He can say he saw something coming, and I wouldn't trust either way of what he said publicly. So it doesn't really matter to me whether he did or didn't. I think he probably assumed him and Kanye would be BFFs. You know, you don't go on Alex Jones with somebody and kick and sit back and laugh at their Netanyahu jokes and then think one day you won't be friends.
Yeah.
Would have been fire if you put him on the next album, though.
He started dressing like him.
Fuentes got bars.
As soon as the Kanye Fuentes thing started, Nick started wearing Kanye's brand of clothing, and then as soon as it ended, he went back to the suits, if you notice.
Yeah, Kanye was like, man, these suits ain't cool. You gotta wear these hoodies. Look at this pile of hoodies I have on the warehouse floor. Pick 4 of them up and wear them for the next year. Nick was like, okay, Kanye, these are way more comfortable than my Catholic school suits.
The big news story today is that apparently 2 gay Hill staffers were caught having sex inside the Senate chamber, inside one of the Senate committee rooms.
They were humping on video.
And this is a story. It says, quote, the Senate staffer accused of filming himself engaging in sexual activity in a congressional hearing room is threatening legal action after he was widely named on social media while alluding to poor judgment in the past.
God, his chat is so toxic. It reminds me of the old DP chat.
Have we gotten Jackpot talking yet? Should we hit the jackpot?
I have not heard him at all. No. Something. I mean, he's not muted, right?
I don't know. Uh-oh. He's pulled the microphone away. This is serious business now. This whole time he's been like, you better not put hands on me. It's over.
Poor judgment. Yeah, that's what it is. So crazy. Aiden Mays Siropsky. So he sounds.
No, we still can't hear you. It's strange. Maybe try leaving the call and coming back in. Earlier you were muted on your end somehow. I'm not sure how that happened. But it doesn't say you're muted in the call.
Sounds like a Slav, kind of like a Polish Slav L. A legislative aide for Senator Ben Cardin did not address the pornographic video directly in his Friday evening LinkedIn post, instead only denying an unrelated accusation. He said, quote, "This has been a difficult time for me as I have been attacked."
It's nice when you can deny an unrelated accusation rather than talk about your aide getting butt pumped on camera.
I love
it's like, I'm glad I had that other accusation to talk about.
To a political agenda. Really? While some of my actions in the past have shown poor judgment, I love my job and would never disrespect my workplace. Any attempts to characterize my actions otherwise are fabricated. I will be exploring what legal options are available to me in these matters. As for the accusations regarding Congressman Max Miller, I have never seen the congressman and had no opportunity to confront him. Explicit video footage was published Friday, purportedly showing two men engaging in sexual intercourse on the dais of a Senate hearing room. The Daily Caller, which obtained the pornographic material on Friday, reported that the footage was filmed by a congressional staffer inside the Senate Judiciary Committee hearing room in the Hart Senate office building.
It's interesting that that happened. I remember we covered the story. It's funny that they filmed it. That's how they got caught, right?
Yes, the video of him getting butt pumped went viral, and then at that point they were like, "Hey, we know that guy getting butt pumped."
Do they know how it leaked?
I have no idea how it got out. I assumed he's into shame and was like, "Ooh, I gotta post this one. I'm gonna get publicly shamed."
So I guess it's not in the actual Capitol building, but still. Although the outlet did not name the staffer in question, his name was subsequently widely shared on social media. It is unclear if the videos, which have not been independently verified, will spark a Senate investigation. A representative for the U.S. Capitol Police said in a statement, "We are aware and looking into this."
Now, we can hear Josh, right?
Yes.
I hope so.
Yep.
Okay, good. Yeah, because I was like, what if Josh has been muted this whole time and we've been ignoring him?
No. I heard him. I can hear both of you.
Yeah.
I'm just practicing to be a monk.
Yes. Hey, they got a new movie out about Monk, Detective Monk with Tony Shalhoub.
Yep.
Hours after the Spectator reported that a male staffer had been filming pornographic videos in the Capitol. While the staffer was not identified, the report references one of the individual's public social media accounts to which he allegedly posts sexually explicit images and videos.
I'm going to look that up right now.
Okay, this is what's going on, man. It's straight up Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah, and you love it.
We're not talking... They're not even...
Don't pretend you don't wish it was you, Nick.
They're not even secretly gay anymore. They're just doing gay sex.
Yeah, they're not like Nick, secretly gay.
I have zero care about them doing gay sex, even if it's on the clock. I don't care. I don't care if it's in the workplace on the clock. As long as they clean up, as long as they do gym rules where you wipe the fucking bench after you're done sweating on it, I'm cool with it. I don't care. What I don't like is all these Republicans that go out there and are anti-homosexual and then get caught foot stomping in the bathroom trying to suck a duck through the doorknob.
Was that Jackpot?
Hopefully.
Did you hear that?
Yes. Nick Fuentes is only mad because they weren't wearing cat ears during the pumping.
In the
I
committee
think more
room,
politicians should start OnlyFanses.
Judiciary Committee hearing room.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, I would gladly let the birthday boy take a shot across my chops. Not a problem.
Yeah, I know Jackpot could take it. Jackpot's a tough guy.
People
As long as he's buying me a beer afterward.
Yeah.
Jackpot, do you have like a volume on your mic to turn down just slightly, just like a little bit? Or will that break?
Yep.
Okay. I was like, will that break everything?
You have a right to do whatever you want in the privacy of your own bedroom.
Would
I
you
think it's
rather
safe to
attend a
say.
Democrat or Republican orgy?
I think I'd rather attend. Oh, fuck, you know, it's,
I think you're gonna
it's
say
50-50.
Republican. Oh.
Well, because like it depends on who's there. If it was Patty Murray, I'm not.
It's
banging
Lauren
Patty
Boebert.
Murray.
Lauren Boebert.
I would rather be at one with Lauren Boebert. I would rather do MTG. What's her name? Marjorie Taylor Greene. I'd rather do Marjorie Taylor Greene than Patty Murray. But if it was Ocasio-Cortez, I would go with Ocasio-Cortez. Probably not over Lauren Boebert.
Yeah, everyone saw
orgies.
Everyone saw the Lauren Boebert like vaping at the theater in her like booby dress and everything, and I think she won some fans over, even though she's insane.
There's a lot of Republican women in Congress only because they're hot, and that's a good thing. The Democratic women in Congress all had to work to get there, and that's kind of gross.
It's left the bedroom. At this point in time, you know, when you have trans people walking around serving in government, they're running for mayor and then become the transportation secretary. They're doing it naked in the committee room. It's not like they were doing it in the janitor's class. It's not like that would be okay, but it's like they were in it, man. They were fully naked. They're fully doing it. Like this is just straight up. They're out there, man. They're out there in public doing it.
Who cares? Why do you care?
What is he
it's
wearing
gay
here?
It's gay that you care.
It's actually gay to have sex. He's gone over this before.
There's two levels of gay to this. The two gay guys having sex and the gay people who care about them having sex. If you care about them having sex, you're pretty much gay.
Well, here's the best part. So they're doing it in the Senate office building, and then people go on the guy's Instagram, and they see that he's got naked pictures on his whole Instagram.
If I could go back in time and get a newly appointed Nancy Pelosi, she was pretty hot when she was young. There's a picture of her standing next to Kennedy, and she looked rockin'.
Yeah.
Gay sex event, and he's wearing nothing but underwear. He's got a section on his Instagram where it's just pictures of his ass.
How does he know all of this? It seems like he was examining it very closely.
He's got a very unappetizing mole on his lower left butt cheek.
Unappetizing.
When I say that's why this is the best part, it's because these are the people that are publicly, openly working in the government before they get caught doing stuff like this. In other words,
this is not a bad thing to get caught doing. Nobody got hurt here. The only people that got hurt are the Republicans that are trying to hide their homosexuality and now have to realize when they watch this video, they got to go beat it in the broom closet they're hiding out in. Come out of the closet. Beat it in the Oval Office like everybody else is doing.
This guy was on his Instagram posting pictures of his ass and going to sex events and all this stuff.
Sex events.
This is on his public Instagram page. He's working for a U.S. senator. Apparently that's fine. And by the way,
it is fine. Sex is fine. Matter of fact, more people should be having sex. Incels like Nick Fuentes wouldn't be Nazis if we just had a socially funded prostitution program. Even if they were robots, even if there's no woman that wants to bang you, let's invent a robot that will.
You're saying post-nut clarity would clear up Nick's Nazism?
No, it would strengthen it.
Now, see, I don't even think it wouldn't clear it up. He'd be too busy not caring about this dumb shit. Post-nut clarity isn't even that important, but actually feeling sensations helps you out. Sexual sensations help you feel alive. And when you don't feel alive, you want to do a Holocaust. That's the fucked up part.
Ah! If you know anything about DC, if you know anyone in DC, it's like a third of everyone on Capitol Hill is gay. Everybody in DC, everyone in Arlington is gay.
I fucked almost all of them.
That's the bigger picture.
He knows. He's asked them all.
Yeah.
The scarier story is that this is far more commonplace and accepted than anybody realizes. So this is a person who's already a complete degenerate, and it's totally normalized. It's totally accepted. And it's only when he gets caught because he posted it on his Instagram page.
Why did he post it on his Instagram page? Why would he do that?
And can it really be getting caught if you posted it to your freaking Instagram page?
He kind of almost like told on himself. Jackpot, does Jackpot sound kind of like almost like he's clipping?
It's a hot mic. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
It just sounds like it's turned up too loud, like it's peaking out or something. I don't know.
Oh, I'm running off the onboard internal microphone for my laptop.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe in the Skype settings you can turn down your volume or something, just like slightly, because it sounds like really loud. I don't know.
Posted the video himself. It's not like this is surveillance footage. They made a sex tape inside the hearing room, and then he posted it on his Instagram story, and someone screenshotted it and published it. This is the brazenness. This is the level of degeneracy that's going on. It's that thorough, it's that wide, and it's that open. And it's only when you see it, when it's literally they're fucking doing it on the dais, do people see it. And
doing it on the dais?
Do it on the dais?
The
dais?
I'm not familiar with that expression, doing it on the dais.
They say, wow, this is our government. And a lot of people view me as an extremist, but yeah, I'm extremely against all of it. I am extremely against all of this. Anybody that's not an extremist is doing that. Not an exaggeration either. Anybody that is not a far-right, fanatical Christian zealot, an anti-Semite, or called that, is on some level doing that. They're doing it. They're participating in it. They look the other way, whatever. So people say, you're a radical, you're an extremist. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Because if I'm not, I'm going to be the one bent over the dais getting rode out like a cat boy.
You could totally Photoshop all kinds of stuff behind him here.
Oh, yeah. This looks like he's bent over the dais right now.
And by the way, 100% better audio now. Sounds like
Sweet.
100% better.
What does P and Y stand for? This must have been before Kanye apologized, because this is a very Kanye West outfit.
Yeah. I was wondering, like, what is this hoodie? P and Y? Is that what it says?
Yeah, I think it stands for pussy and yoo-hoo.
Swag is blowing me away.
Swag.
I have another video of Nick Fuentes that
Ked's Dead says, what's the beef with Nick for? Well, Ked's Dead, let's start it out. He is a young boy who thinks he understands the way the world works. And maybe he does, but it conflicts with our old man opinions. And also, he's in the closet, and we want to pull him out because he was happiest in that video where he went on a date with the cat boy. If you haven't seen that video, search Nick Fuentes, Catboy Cammy, glizzy date. They go and they get a glizzy. They're happy at the diner sucking down wieners together, and then they go for a ride and shop for a nice new outfit. And it's so cute. He's so happy.
He said, I don't get the hate. he doesn't get why people hate the leader of a hate group. Like, it's kind of funny.
That's one thing I agree with Nick Fuentes on. Hate is fun. Just, target it. Mine is on Nick Fuentes.
He's such a little wiener.
I actually don't even hate Nick. I would totally go eat chicken and waffles with him and then let him have a crack at my wife, Melina.
So I wanted to kind of go we didn't really get to cover this because there was a lot of other like kind of more interesting things going on, but Eric July, he settled his lawsuit and he keeps making videos about it when he should probably just stop talking about it and move forward, but he keeps making videos about it. So just a reminder of, we'll watch a couple minutes of the first video he made about the lawsuit when he put that they were a Christian organization in quotation. So like questioning if they were a real Christian organization that he was getting sued by. And then we'll go through the other videos he's made since the settlement.
I'm going to be honest with you. This is shocking. The International School of Ministry is a video-based Bible school. According to their own words, their vision is to turn every local church in the world into a ministry training center and then into a church planting center. According to their statement of faith, they believe in the deity of our Lord Jesus Christ, in his virgin birth, and in his bodily resurrection. They believe the Bible to be the inspired and infallible word of God. And this is partially why I'm shocked that a Christian organization would do such a thing and bring us into a baseless trademark lawsuit. Before I proceed,
and in the title, he has them in quotations, Christian. So it's funny. Like he should not have made this video.
No true Scotsman fallacy.
Yeah, and he's antagonizing the people that are suing him. Like he should not want this to go to court, which obviously he didn't because he settled.
Well, didn't Christ say he didn't like lawyers? Wasn't that something in the Bible?
I don't know if they had lawyers back then. I don't know.
He didn't like something.
Proceed with the rest
Christ
of
was
our
always
state.
hating on something. Christ and Nick Fuentes had a lot in common. They're always hating on something.
I'd like to be very clear. We were not in any communication with Good Shepherd or the International School of Ministry prior to the filing of the lawsuit. There were no obvious opportunities presented to engage in a good faith conversation before the lawsuit was filed about what's being alleged. We were not made aware that the International School of Ministry had any issues with the Rippaverse until the lawsuit was filed.
He soaks his beard before he films a video, I think.
Not only did this make this ordeal public, but it was also news to us. So if anybody alleges that Good Shepherd just wanted to get clarification, we find that filing a lawsuit is an interesting way to go about it. Despite all of this, we still had no problems entering into a good faith discussion with the International School of Ministry.
And we know that's not true. We know they ignored them for like a very long time. But anyway, he talks a lot of smack about them. And then this is the video that came out last week.
What's up, y'all? I'm Eric July, the founder and owner of the Rippaverse. Today, I have some fantastic news, but first, let me set the scene. As many of you know, there was an active lawsuit between us and Good Shepherd Ministries. Good Shepherd Ministries was founded in the 1990s by Reverend Dr. Berwin Gilfillan, and he continues as its leader to this day.
He's calling them Good Shepherd Ministries now.
Yeah.
That's not ISOM.
Yeah, well, yeah, Good Shepherd Ministries owns the trademark to ISOM. The actual organization is called Good Shepherd Ministries, I believe.
Shepherd has an international school of ministry and registered its trademark ISOM many years ago for its various activities and efforts in its ministries. The Rippaverse has a character by the name of Avery Sealman. His heroic name is ISOM, and it is not an acronym. ISOM is named after a real person whose name was...
Then why did you write it in all caps everywhere? Like, it wasn't just a font choice. It was literally like when you would tweet, you would write ISOM in all caps. So it did look like an acronym.
But it didn't have any didn't have any an acronym connected to it, right?
I don't know. A lot of people were speculating because he didn't say.
I thought it was In Search of Money.
He didn't say. Well, that is a good one. But he didn't bring up the stuff about his relative, his like great grandfather or whatever until the lawsuit happened. He tried to make it seem like that actually mattered when it came to the lawsuit, which it doesn't. You can't be like, oh, yeah, that was the name of one of my family members over 100 years ago.
To be honest, I would sue Good Shepherd Ministries for making him spoil the most interesting thing about his comic book.
Knox and is my great-great-great-grandfather. He was born way back in the 1800s. Some of this dispute played out in public, and of course everybody had their opinions on what they wanted to be the outcome, despite this being such a hyper-divisive world.
So what he's doing here is he's taking a settlement that he had to make, and over time we'll see, what the results of this settlement might be, but he's making it look like a win. He's presenting it as if it's a win for him.
I mean, it is a win for him, and every day is a win for him that Riley doesn't roll through with those clippers and shave his shoulders, shave his beard, shave all the hair off his body, leaving him a smooth, wet seal like in that one movie, The Shape of Water, where Doug Jones, the fish man, bangs the woman from Paddington.
A lot of times statements like these are part of settlements, like making a public statement in a favorable way about the person you made the settlement with.
Like how when Repsion and Maya had their final settlement, settlement, they released the same positive statement on each of their pages.
Yep.
I was like, good for them. This is finally over.
Yep.
Two men of God were able to come to a mutually beneficial, simple understanding. There are no losses here, and neither the Rippaverse nor Good Shepherd admit to any wrongdoing.
Another normal thing to happen in a settlement. No one admits to wrongdoing. A lot of that has to do with if you break the terms of the settlement, they can, if you admit to wrongdoing, you admit to liability. So...
As this played out, both parties understood that it was best we resolve this outside the courts, especially as Christian men. Let me explain some things. Both Dr. Gilfillan and I wanted to resolve this amicably. And the more we converse, the more obvious the common ground is. They respect our business.
Should have not left him on red for a month then.
Yeah.
And what it is that we've accomplished as independents, and the Rippaverse has no issues with Good Shepherd.
Imagine if you would have just talked to him before Nick Rekieta.
Yeah.
Deputy dumb shit over here.
Oh, you remember when Nick Rekieta was like, don't admit to what you're doing with this charity thing. And he just kept going and going. And Nick Rekieta's like, dude, stop. Because he was admitting that he was profiting to some extent from the charitable donations because he was making money off the books that he was donating to charity.
Finds their mission to be admirable. So regardless of the circumstances that brought us here, we made the most of it. We sought to further ensure the distinction between Good Shepherd's International School of Ministry, ISOM, and the Rippaverse character known as ISOM. Both parties will continue to do their own thing, staying in their own separate and unique lanes. We both have agreed to take steps to avoid any confusion between our respective future uses of ISOM. However, the Rippaverse maintains that there was never any actual confusion in the first place. We only come to this conclusion due to the willingness of both parties to resolve this amicably, and we wish each other well in our respective future endeavors.
All right, so that's that. And then he keeps making videos about it. Here's another one.
So now that this is behind us and we are...
Why is he so close? Doesn't it seem like he's... I don't know. There's just something about his closeness to the camera.
There's going to be a little
closer in every video.
Yeah.
You.
He looks like he like how a chipmunk smuggles food in his cheeks. That's kind of what he looks like. Like his face is inflated beyond what I would expect.
It's winter, Ben. He's
saving it.
Hibernating.
I see.
He's hibernating.
Forward, I have a couple of things to say to all my haters out there that are dead set on targeting me, my business, even my family. The internet is a place where people gravitate towards the commentators that they favor. And though these commentators vary in opinion and approach, one thing is understandably common amongst them all: their followers cherish and value their word. And let's be honest, sometimes folks just take the word of the people they favor, no matter how factually incorrect that they are, especially if that commentator is speaking about someone you dislike, like me. As I've said before, some people will never be able to see me as anything other than a YouTube comic book commentator that would occasionally monetize a hater. And though I've done far more than that over the last 18 years, it can be difficult for people to see me in a light that differs from how they discovered me. So they don't see me as a multi-million-dollar business owner. They never can see me as that. They see me as a man that just outkicked his coverage. To them,
What do you see him as, Billy? Like, how would you best describe him?
I would love to rattle off a list of multi-million-dollar business owners that were bad people, but I didn't do my homework. So I'll just say this. I see him as a multi-million-dollar business owner that acts like a fucking asshole online. He shouldn't be responding to everybody the way he does, but he does. So we got to milk that cow, baby.
Exactly. Yeah,
My God, Eric July gets fatter by the day.
He is gay. Yeah, he's putting on some pounds. I saw a picture of him where he showed up to a wedding just wearing like a basketball jersey and a baseball cap and like shorts or like jeans or whatever. And it's kind of hilarious. I don't know if there's like a story behind it or if that's just how you show up to a wedding where everyone else is wearing tuxedos and shit and suits.
You know, there was a Reddit
but he does look fat.
There was a Reddit post that I read about Christmas Day at Eric July's family party. I guess his dad got mad at him because he was drinking mead. And then he went around the party and tried to offer mead to the kids at the party. It was super embarrassing. And then he sat down and those basketball shorts you were talking about, I guess his balls were exposed. It was a Reddit post. It was not confirmed, but pretty interesting stuff.
Here's the wedding photo right here. And he's got like a little gut there too. I don't know, like he's not in this amazing shape that his followers and he tries to pretend like he is.
He is teaching this man how to Dougie.
Is that what they're doing? Yeah.
He's teaching him how to Dougie in 2022. I love that.
I have never seen anyone like show up to a wedding reception in a basketball jersey and a baseball cap.
Oh, when you have a nice velveteen shoulder fucking hair, you kind of want to show that off. No amount of tuxedo can mess with that grizzly drip.
Oh my God.
Thing I do is wrong, and if the commentator that you're fond of speaks so confidently about me, you don't even consider.
Yeah, Ben, listen to Eric July right now. How could you say that showing up to a wedding in a basketball jersey is wrong? You're so judgmental, Ben.
I mean, like, whatever. If obviously the people there didn't have a problem with it. It is what it is. It's just weird. Like, did he go to the wedding in a suit and then put that on later to be comfortable, or? I'd love to know the nuance.
It's so hard to teach somebody how to Dougie in a full tuxedo.
If they're talking out their behind. That's because you value their opinion over mine.
Bob Barker's Fat Fist says when you're a cartoon character, you just wake up places in the same clothes every day. Fuck you. I do that too.
He does wear the same clothes a lot. Like the same hoodies and stuff. Right?
I'm a cartoon character.
And this is
I'm a
highly fuckable cartoon character.
I thought you had to stop wearing the hoodies, or is that just in the summer? Because you would wear the hoodies year round. Like when it was too hot to wear a hoodie, you'd wear it, but also when it was too cold, you'd still just wear the same like hoodies in general. Not the same hoodie.
I stopped wearing it in the summer because it would make me thirsty if I was wearing too much clothing because my body would be overheating.
I see.
And since I have to limit my liquid intake, now I get to wear it in the winter because it's cold.
Especially seems to apply in an instance that I don't say anything in response. But as I've said before, I move a lot differently now that I employ so many people. You must stop
just like Isom
expecting me to sling mud with others. But just because I don't respond doesn't mean that I don't see it.
You respond all the time. What are you talking about?
Just because I don't respond doesn't mean I don't see it. So you're telling me there's more shit that you fucking hovel over day to day than the shit you already respond to? Like you're telling me that you spend more time dicking around on hater pages than you already do to respond to? That's sick.
I saw him arguing with this indie comic account on Twitter, and I guess this account had a crowdfunding campaign that didn't get funded all the way. It was only like a quarter funded. And Eric July, they were going back and forth, like arguing, and Eric July in kind of like a he meant it almost like as an own. He funded the rest of the guy's campaign for him.
He didn't just fund it. He said, "Look, I support small creators. Maybe you should just go and create. Here's $700. I essentially funded your entire campaign. I essentially funded your entire campaign. Bud. I don't want none of your stuff. I just want you to man up and focus on your art and not focus on mine." And then this guy goes, "No, I actually funded the entire book on a different platform. Take your $700 back and eat shit." And then he sends it back.
Yeah. It was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And Sturgis literally gets his terminology from Eric July. The essentially shit. That's one of Sturgis' favorite words that he uses all the time. Like
Sturgis has an underdeveloped brain. He's probably actually like a little Riri boy. We're probably punching down on a Riri boy. He's got
That's just your opinion.
Soft pillowy chest, soft pillowy breasts, soft pillowy belly, soft pillowy arms, and a soft pillowy brain. We're picking on a young Riri comic book fan. And
an anime fan.
He can't do anything other than copy his grifter heroes who are tapping into his disposable income that he can no longer spend on Marvel because Disney has blue-haired women.
Does it mean that the nonsense levied at me isn't hogwash? It was quite interesting to watch people that have no idea what they're talking about insist that I'm the one moving with incompetence and going as far as to say that I'm going to bankrupt my company. Why would I say this? He shouldn't have.
Because you were getting sued and you were spending money in what appeared to be reckless ways, unnecessary ways.
But that's dumb money, right? Like that's notoriously dumb money. And he's getting the dumb money from dumb people. So it'll probably continue to come in. He can probably continue to spend frivolously. Everybody who supports him knowing that he's like a pocket with a hole in it. And the money's just going to keep coming out. And people keep filling that pocket up for some reason, but the money keeps falling out. And they're just picking up the coins along the way.
See,
Vito says, we told you to settle, Eric. I thought you told him to settle, Vito. I thought it was only you.
I saw Vito.
I didn't think it was Nick Rekieta. I didn't think it was all the other people. I thought it was just you, Vito.
I saw Vito arguing with Sturgis on Twitter. Every now and then, it'll be Vito and Sturgis now. Essentially,
I don't follow Sturgis because he's blocked me, so I can't even follow it anyways. But I'm glad to know somebody's out there shitting down his throat.
Done that.
Oh, I'm blocked by him too. I just look on another account that he doesn't know about. You know, why not?
Dramatics over nothing burgers.
You're so smart, bud.
Yeah. It's funny because he's such a bitch. He'll unblock me to like talk shit and then eventually runs away and blocks me again every time.
Like a
Slaven Culverus says, are you guys aware how many podcasts call him Sturgis?
Yes.
No?
A lot do. I've seen it. It's pretty funny. It's funny that name stuck like that, and probably more people know him as Sturgis than whatever name he wants to go by. It's pretty funny.
And successfully whipping people.
And he goes, who's Sturgis, bud?
In a frenzy. Hilariously, they tell their audiences that I should even get new lawyers. But when I said I had rock star lawyers, I meant that I had rock star lawyers.
It's cringy. That's why you got made fun of. Saying you have rock star lawyers is cringe.
Did he not get new lawyers though? I thought someone said he did get new lawyers.
I don't know. Maybe he did. Either way, it's dumb. It's a dumb thing to say, and it does sound like
better rock stars.
Actually, he was told to get new lawyers because he was trying to say he can shoot Riley for taping money to his window. That's why he was told to get new lawyers.
Which I still think you should always shoot Riley. Whether it's legal or not, whether you have lawyers or not, if you don't get Riley, Riley will get you. Fact.
So let me get to the real as well as offer some of you some perspective. You can think I'm the dumbest person in the world, but underestimating me is foolish. I'm under no impression.
A lot of your followers are way dumber than you. You know, so
Sturgis and Kendall represent.
Yeah, those two are a perfect example. Now, Kendall, though, he doesn't actually buy the shit. Like, he admits he's never bought anything from Marriage July.
He's not that dumb.
His fan base stupidity will keep him not just rich, but his insurance policy if ISM fails. For that, he's smart for choosing goof pay pigs. Emphasis on pigs for struggies.
Struggies. I'm going to start calling them that. Struggies. It has to evolve eventually. Like back in the day, it was Brett Keane, and then we started saying Bread Queen, and then we started saying Butt King, and then the Manatee a lot.
That I'm the smartest person on all issues, and that's why I employ people. When problems occur, it's not just me dealing with them. My team is full of people that are far smarter than I am in their respective fields.
Now I picture a Photoshop of like Sturge's head on the body of like a baby wearing a diaper, and it's like instead of Huggies, you know, it's Struggies.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Go to Horny Jail says his only competition for a dumber comics creator are people like Christian.
Christian's better.
Christian is leaps and bounds more prolific.
The writing.
There is more better. There's better writing.
The art is
Christian
better.
Doesn't matter. Christian does the art. Art. Christian's art has more heart and soul put into it than this fucking copy pasta AI garbage that comes out on these books that he puts out. Christian leaps and bounds is a better comics creator than Eric July. If Christian had $3 million to put into a comic book, it would probably not be that much different because Christian is a true artist.
Christian had actual rock star lawyers because Christian walked out of jail without any actual charges or having to go to court or anything.
I mean, it's Christian. If Christine Weston Chandler had sex with her mother, it was the perfect crime. Because both of them are mentally ill-equipped, and to prove it, you probably have to go step by step through the act. Nobody's gonna be able to prove it otherwise.
That's why they're there. YouTube and streaming tricks people into believing that the opinion they're exposed to the most is the righteous one. Maybe, just maybe, YouTubers' words aren't gospel, especially the ones with substance consumption problems.
Goldie FX in the chat says, if Isom was a good comic, Eric wouldn't be talking so much.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
The substance abuse problems, I guess that's a jab at Ricada. I guess Ricada likes to get a little tipsy, but I guess that could apply to us too. He's not talking about us, but I you know.
Wish he was.
Yeah, damn it.
Lawyers practice daily in the areas of focus. Just because they aren't streaming all the time does not mean that they don't exist. And it sure as hell doesn't mean that someone who has never practiced in this area knows more than them. I never say or do anything against the advice of my counsel. Moving on a bit. I've learned a lot recently, and I'll be critical of myself. I was very
stupid, but imagine if in Moby Dick, they replaced the whale with Brett Keane / the manatee, and the crew of Captain Ahab is just chucking spears at Brett Keane's trailer in Festus, Missouri. I don't know why I think of that.
Have Chat GPT write that.
Yeah, why imagine it? You can literally have AI make it reality.
Yeah, I do that all the time. I think of crazy stories and other things too.
naive despite being.
Ben just goes to Chat GPT and he's like, write Pride and Prejudice, but they take bong rips and fart throughout the entire thing. And then he sits back and he reads it. And he's like, awesome.
Being warned repeatedly. I gave a person or two the benefit of the doubt and it got me burned. This is because I was far too focused on the end game. As you hear me say all the time, there is no fixed pie and alternatives can thrive. And even if we aren't friends, at minimum, we could be cordial.
I had ChatGPT the other day write a bunch of stuff. And one of the things was I had them write the Bill of Rights, but written in the style of Stephen King. So like the Bill of Rights from the Constitution, but written in the style of Stephen King. It's pretty out there.
At what point did they introduce The Shining into the Bill of Rights?
I'll email myself the link and bring it up later so you can see it. I did a few other things too.
But unfortunately, not everybody sees it that way. I don't seek to be some emperor of independence. The world doesn't revolve around me. If someone is an indie and they have more success than I ever did, good for them. Hell, I'll try to.
I don't know if Vito is still watching. But oftentimes I'll say Chat GPT, write porn, but as if I found it on Vito's computer.
Oh,
and
no,
it always tells
you
me,
don't.
It always tells me, no.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Billy.
Yeah. It says no.
And learn from them. I was wrong to assume that, again, everybody felt the same way. They saw the Rippaverse
I
as
cannot do that, Billy. My Chat GPT is just 2001: A Space Odyssey trying to crack the type of porn Vito watches. And Chat GPT's like, sorry, I cannot do that, Billy. And then all of a sudden there's this crazy, orgasmic, fantastic voyage into space and time, and it ends with a gigantic baby. And I'm like, Vito, you're sick.
Problem. And
sick.
They've made it a mission to try to take me down a peg. Narcissism is a problem and envy is a dirty son of a gun.
Yeah. Everyone else is a narcissist and they're just envious of Eric July. They're jealous. It's the same thing that like Jared Genesis and King Cobra say about people that they have their online feuds with. It's narcissism. They're just jealous of me. That's what it is.
Watching people project like
the difference is he actually has money to like go out and like have a happy life with. And the other people I mentioned don't really have that. He's a lolcow with money, which is kind of rare. A lot of them are like, living with their parents or they're barely getting by. So it's strange.
And still, like we said, Christine Weston Chandler, King Cobra, they all put out more art. Even King Cobra has fucking a comic book out.
Yeah, he didn't make
being
it,
a multimillionaire. But it's about him.
It is about him, and I actually
did buy it.
It's a better
comic book than I saw him.
Yeah, I actually did buy it, too, so they got my money. That's the first indie comic I've ever bought.
These people are real artists. Like, as much as you want to talk down on the lolcows, these ones are real artists. Eric July is a scammer, grifter.
Oh, even, like Empress Gale is an artist. She's
got a ton of books.
She writes books. She plays music. She
put out a movie.
Gill is an angel.
She can play like straight from sheet music without even really knowing a song. She can just like read the music and know how to play it. And she was playing all sorts of show tunes the other day on the stream that I did with her. It was pretty cool. And singing too.
Imagine if Eric July didn't get millions of dollars. His life would have very little appeal to us. We appreciate that he has millions of dollars. Otherwise, he wouldn't be here touting his success. Because without that money, he's done nothing.
Yeah.
I'm the one with the ego. It's pretty laughable. I should have known something was up when people would say that they were glad the vitriol was being levied at me. Because it seemed
let's go back in time. What videos have we seen of Eric July before the money? Well, there's all that stuff where he was sucking Glenn Beck's teat. But before that, wasn't he like a little liberal boy supporting the gay car?
We
That's
did
the one
see
video
that.
we saw of him. He was supporting the gay car. He was like, "I love gay car."
And then he was in
"Let's go gay car."
and then he was in like a new metal band or whatever.
And that's weird. That's so weird. New metal, like, no offense to anybody who's in new metal bands. I know one day you're gonna go home.
Justin
and your
Wang
parents
is
will
in
be
a
proud of
new
you.
metal band.
Shit. Justin's my boy.
Enemies off
I
of
now
their
like Eric July because you've compared him to Justin Wang.
I'm not. Well, that's the only comparison.
I like him.
And that
now.
sort of explains why some have allied themselves with people that admittedly attempt to ruin what I've built, even though those same people have a history of going after them. I guess the enemy of your now big.
You made a name for yourself, like criticizing woke media, and now people are criticizing your non-woke media, and you can't handle it, even though you're walking away with all this cash. So it's strange. It's kind of fascinating, right? That's kind of the main cause for the fascination, right?
We get to complain about art. You don't.
Oh, I see.
Your enemy is your friend. Glad I could contribute at least to your friendships as you congregate and gossip about me.
So passive aggressive. Glad I could contribute to your friendships.
For hours on end. The fact that y'all are 40, 50, 60 years of age doing this is
How
bizarre.
many 60-year-olds are there?
I don't know. I don't know who specifically he's talking about.
I like it.
Eric July to me looks way older than he is. I would have guessed he was maybe mid 40s, but he's actually in his mid 30s, I think. To me, he looks like 10 years older than he actually is.
You think okay, mid 30s? I would have thought if you would have told me he was in his 20s, I would have believed it.
Really?
Yeah, he doesn't look old at all.
To me, he does.
Narratives, though,
mid-40s.
man, there's something.
I'm in my early 40s.
Is that why you think he looks like he's in his mid 40s? Because he looks like he's like a same age as you type of thing?
No, I thought he was older than me, actually.
Just yapping and saying things with the sole intent of getting others to believe it, no matter how verifiably false it is.
Sturgis is actually 61? I didn't know that.
To learn.
That's just your opinion, bud.
Take criticism. Then you conflate criticism with hate and project and act as if, again, I'm the one that's doing that. And ultimately, you can't take criticism means he doesn't give people with bad intentions the time of day. Or
yes, you do. You monetize the haters. What are you talking about? You can't have it both ways.
Like you literally gave $700 to some guy the other day to try and dunk on him because you were in an argument with him, and then he sent the money back.
Is somebody
Josh,
typing?
Your keys are so loud.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
You can't be live on Drunken Peasants and then go to your little hate Discord and type, "Look at Billy. He's so fat. He won't shut up. He stinks. I can smell him through the microphone. Yuck. I'm disgusted." You can't do that live on the show without hitting the mute button first.
Or you're being upset that I won't acknowledge you and publicly worship your every word. Just because I don't listen to you does not mean I don't listen to anybody. Y'all need to learn that you're not the only people in the world, and your word isn't gospel. I don't pretend to be perfect, and I put people in creative leadership roles to specifically check me when I'm in error. You know, the SAGA sisters called me the most scrutinized man in comics, and they're right, but it's something that I welcome and anticipate.
And they're right. And they're right.
And they're right. You know, these people
Josh,
that...
you should hit mute while you type. It's very loud.
I was just muted.
No,
no, you weren't.
No, we heard it.
Was it still loud?
Yeah.
What's my audio coming through?
I don't know.
Probably like an
Sorry,
internal
sorry.
mic or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm only saying something because I hear you typing and my conscience thinks you're talking shit about me somewhere.
Honestly,
I'm like, fuck.
I'm telling my friends I'm going to shoot my shot with you tonight.
Hell yeah. Let them know you got it.
You know these people that work for me, they say I'm right about this. I actually am the most hated man on the internet. That's basically what he just said, because those women, they're like twin sisters that work for him. They do work for him. They're in his
SAGA sisters.
Yeah, they're always promoting that shit.
He is funny and he raps and he thinks he is above mechanical keyboards.
That's fucked up.
Over our work, it'll be panel for panel unlike anything else, and again, you are free to do that. Chat away. But you can at least be honest about why you're doing it. This whole "we're just trying to help" trope is extremely disingenuous. There are people that
I'm not trying to help
think we're supposed to act oblivious to the obvious motivations of certain individuals. Yes, there's a difference between constructive criticism and destructive chatter. Someone that
it's only what's the line? Like where does it stop being constructive?
To destroy you is not useful. You'd be a fool to prioritize their opinion, and there's nothing smart or honorable about it.
It's
someone that supports.
It's a victim complex.
And they genuinely want to elevate you in ways that ensure you a return. They're valuable. They can be extremely helpful. The people that, though, are doing it for a show are doing it for just that. A show. It's content farming for views, likes, retweets with a side of jabs. That's your business, but call it what it is. There are also Google.
Okay, that's what it is.
Kind of like the show you did where you went for months monetizing haters until you got popular enough to be hated on by people with brains. Oh, okay.
That's what happened.
Balls that have recently used this criticism lie to boost themselves up and conflate two concepts. They try to conjure a fake narrative only so they can suggest that they're the ones that are high and mighty and they can just take criticism. I'm
not even conjuring a fake narrative. I don't care about anything, numbers. I don't care about Eric July's earnings. I'm proud of him. Keep making money. Hire the SAGA sisters. One day I hope I can make some of your money off of you directly. Instead, I'll just wait and get donos picking on you. Until then, I would love to take your money directly, right? But here's the big deal, Eric. You responding here right now is why I'm talking about you.
Yeah.
It's this moment. It's nothing you've done or do financially, creatively. I'll talk down on your creativity because I don't respect it. But like, it doesn't matter to me whether you're doing it or not. Like, somebody's going to read it. Sturgis is going to jerk off, do it, or whatever he does in bed at night when he's got his flashlight under the covers. He's reading your books. I don't know what he does. Whatever he does, that's between him, God, and those Congress boys that banged out on the dais. But here now, you respond to this shit. You're a multimillionaire that has time to do this, so we have time to respond to. Everybody send your shekels into Drunken Peasants so
That's
Ben
not
can eat tomorrow.
True.
You know what?
Eric July's body.
Tomorrow is an eating day.
Get over yourself.
Yeah, I know you were drinking.
It shouldn't
yesterday.
surprise me, though, that drama farmers act like drama queens. Comics isn't for the faint of heart, but it isn't some nerd blood sport either. Just keep it 100 with your motivations and stop with a facade that you're trying to help me or the industry out. If you truly want someone to be great, you want to be as clear and concise as possible with your approach. It makes no sense that someone that supposedly just wants to help does everything except pick up the phone and contact the person directly when you have the contact and you're on speaking terms with them. You want them to improve after all. Direct contact is substantive. Instead, you fire up streams and tweets and start gossiping like women, never directly.
Okay. Kind of like the women, kind of like the Soska sisters.
Contact.
Gossiping like women.
Yeah.
And the person treating everything like it needs to be a show. That's not what normal folk do with business partners, especially with their friends. So for all those wondering as it pertains to the product of the Rippaverse, not once have I been contacted privately by these supposed allies that claim they're just trying to help me and just want me to make $1 billion, yet all they do is make everything a public matter. I have been contacted by people that actually want me to be great. They just actually pick up the phone or fire direct messages, and they're very thorough and helpful. Somehow they can figure it out, but I guess other people can't. Dishonest people purposely float out.
You can't publicly critique Eric July because he's fragile and he'll break and spiral and shatter into a mess of a lolcow. If you DM him privately where his ego's not on the line, he might pretend like he's listening to you.
Well, a lot of times he'll make almost like mafia-style ultimatums in private that would look bad if he did it in public.
But we only know that because someone he worked with and looked up to, Ethan Van Sciver, released the DMs.
Yes.
These lies, repeat it in hopes that it's going to stick. Again, this Eric can't take criticism thing when We show you
Vito
the
says
contrary.
this all started with Rekieta because Rekieta said Eric isn't allowed to kill Riley
Exactly.
for trespassing.
Yes.
And
they talked about the fucking fence for a while, like where the fence is, and it's a shared facility. It's not like this private compound or something.
Opossum Buddy says, if you're going to criticize me, don't do it publicly. It hurts my feelings. That's it. That's the video. Ayo!
You ignore it. Eric doesn't help others. I talked to Jay, Razorfist, Growing List, Kevin Grievous, a heap of other people, and they pretend like it doesn't exist. Oh, nobody ever talks about the stories of the Rippaverse. Despite the mountains of reviews, streams from the fandom are gilded. There's just so many examples to the contrary. You have to purposely ignore the enthusiasm of the Rippaverse. Eric did this, Eric did that, lying about our artist, and you repeat them over and over and over to convince other people of a lie that you want to be true so bad.
Yeah, and then why do you over and over and over try and correct those lies on your platform? You're either dumb or you're trying to rile up the dummies that follow you into thinking you're being attacked so you can sell more comic books as a martyr. If that's the case, good for you.
It could be. It could be intentional, but he does seem kind of sensitive. So it might be genuine. Your mic is going out.
Oh, either way, if we are to believe that it's genuine and he is butthurt genuinely, or if we're to believe that he's grifting his fans, either way, we're going to continue following this bullshit as long as he keeps giving us little titties to milk on. Vito says Eric is mad Rekieta talked about this on stream rather than contacting him privately. That sounds to me like Eric should be contacting people privately in response rather than making long, drawn-out videos like this.
How dare you say I can't shoot somebody who's taping money to my window?
And legally,
your mic's doing it again.
This is what happens when you live in the fucking ghetto. Can't afford a real mic. The idea that I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to say something about Riley shaving Eric July, and that's all gone. You should kill Riley. It's kill or be killed in Young Clipper's universe is what I'm trying to say. But the CIA's jamming my microphone.
That should not anger y'all as much as it does, but here we are. You're trying to speak it into existence. But I am realizing that these people don't actually like each other. It's catty, clicky stuff. I can follow my own advice here. Learn the difference between actual friends and those that are only being cool with you because it's advantageous to them at the time. They're waiting
because
to
you're
throw
paying them?
You under the bus, especially if they think they have something to gain.
You stop paying them? Oh.
Watching weirdos come after me and then try to present themselves like they're the benevolent, harsh critic, unlike anybody else. Again, laughable. But you're really just a disingenuous person and nothing more. We aren't surrounded by yes men here at the Rippaverse. They just know how.
I wonder how many people support Eric July that he's not paying. Does he have like a list of confidants? Does he actually have people around him? Like even his wife got a fucking advertisement in the back of the comic book for her jewelry ad. She couldn't even just support him as his wife and let him do his own thing.
I mean, I'm sure he's profiting off of that in a way too, right? Because
I doubt that her jewelry business is swamping.
Yeah, who knows?
Only communicate
his
with people.
bandmates work at the warehouse. Yes, Ghost with the most. Even his own bandmates are sucking off the tit of the grifter.
But that explains why some think it's a threat when you are direct and honest with them. The constant.
And you know what? I don't really feel like exposing the game right now. But Eric July's only real crime is having things. Huh? When you're having things, everybody else wants to take a little piece. It's not his fault he's having things.
Matt Jarbo's here now, and he says, why is it that he keeps making videos about this stuff when he wants it to go away? Great point.
Because the cows eat the grass and the farmer milks the cows, then the farmer waters grass, so the cows eat the grass.
Attempt to
It's a vicious
delegitimize our
cycle.
business isn't gonna go away. That's partially why many are so mad. They're being forced to have to deal with the truth. They aren't as powerful as they think that they are, and the world doesn't march to the beat of their drum. They try to gaslight the fans of the Rippaverse because they just can't believe people love it and are having fun. You're a loser for going.
Tell me why you love it. Make a video
You
about
think
that.
This ties in? You think this ties in with Christian persecution complex and like he just needs to be persecuted, and since nobody's really making any business out of it, he's making business out of it?
Yeah.
I think that he maybe learned the persecution, that he's righteous, right? And you learn to deal with criticism when you believe you're righteous by saying it's persecution. So it could be conditioning that's got him here through his religiosities. Matt Jarbo says this is him literally gaslighting himself into thinking that he's not the emperor who's wearing no clothes.
Going after our fans, but it does prove how emotionally distraught you are. You're popping blood vessels anytime someone says good things about the Rippaverse. But the claims or lending credence to fraud and scamming might be the dumbest part of it all, especially when you consider those that it comes from. We've delivered on every single product that our customers paid for. Over 100,000 orders and even more single
Did they pay for that?
items. Yeah.
I don't even think they knew what they were paying for. You gave them something.
Yeah, it wasn't well edited. It wasn't well written. It wasn't top tier artistry. But yeah, you delivered. Good for you. You sent them pages. The hardest thing in the world to do is to fill pages with bullshit. How good for you. Good job, Eric.
Because like the book wasn't made before the funding came in, right? They
No.
Okay. Like it wasn't even written or like the art or anything, right?
No. And
Okay.
for a lot of people, it's harder to admit you bought into bullshit by ceasing to buy into it than it is to just continue buying the bullshit. They'll continue to buy the bullshit. That's why we have so many great Drunken Peasants fans.
We're gonna do a review of Alpha Core next month. Also, I'm gonna have to have an open casting call.
Forget this guy. I want to thank all the actual maniacs for all they contributed to the show during 2023.
Me too. I actually cleaned up the roles in the Discord, and now the actual maniacs and the various like champions get specialized roles that look really cool. So yeah, I appreciate that too.
There's actually you can mute all the fucking people who spam their bullshit now by just saying clicking the actual maniac button, and then you don't read all the other weirdo bullshit. You only get to read the cool actual maniac bullshit.
By the way, like I was saying, I'm going to have an open casting call because Gail sent me her screenplay for the Star Trek episode that she wrote that the Jesuits stopped from being made into an actual episode. And I want to get together a group of people to act it out, like in a Discord call or whatever, and we'll record it and then release it.
And then you're gonna go to the AI generator and generate frame for frame the actors doing the things.
If you want to do that, I don't know anything about that.
I don't want to. All you got to do is type in Picard eating a brownie, or I don't know what she wrote about, whatever she wrote about, and it'll manifest it.
Yeah, maybe.
There are people going after us with no self-awareness.
Where do I audition?
Oh, we'll work on that next
Stuff
month.
happens. I get it. And there are things that you just can't account for.
It'll be cool.
People are launching campaigns, missing their estimated ship dates, pushing it back, and going months without updating their backers. You have tens of thousands of dollars given to you, and you've given the people nothing. And you have the nerve to insist I'm the one scamming. But since
this is him talking about Vito,
that was Vito, right? Yeah, yep.
Damn.
Yeah, these are the same talking
Vito.
points Sturgis uses. Like
Damn,
word
Vito,
for word.
Don't you know all you need to do is give people pages? You don't even have to put real art in it, Vito. You sucker ducking these people by not giving them pages.
Copy paste some 3D models.
People
Give them pages, Vito. You don't got to write stories or create any sort of real art, Vito. You just got to give them pages.
Some of those pages are just like something written by Eric, like stroking himself off. I mean, that's
get them pages.
Yeah.
Don't you see how easy it is to put out pages? Eric July got millions of dollars. He puts out pages on time, Vito.
Constantly tell me about myself. Let me criticize and offer some advice. I don't care who you are, big or small. It is illogical to say that you want the industry to thrive when you put delivery of your product on the back burner. If you're going to say that me doing something that you don't like somehow damages the industry, then what exactly does your non-delivery do to the industry? Could that make...
And can I just point out that multiple Indiegogos and various crowdfunding projects take a lot longer than they are noted to create, and most people that subscribe to prepay for something don't expect it to be on time. They hope it is, but they understand they're putting their money into the mouth of an artist they trust, and they would rather get good art than pages.
The craziest example of crowdfunding, something that like has been delayed, is Star Citizen. Like it was supposed, they've crowdfunded so much money. It's unbelievable. And the game was announced forever ago and it still has not come out. Like the full version of the game. Anyway, there's like bits and pieces you can play of it, but not the game, like the full game that was promised.
Or reluctant to support other projects, especially the independent ones. Stop making excuses. And you're not slick trying to use us as a misdirection from your own sketchy behavior. Your books aren't being delivered. Your products.
Yeah, Vito, why are you trying to use Eric July to grift your fan base?
So the total number of crowdfunding for Star Citizen to date since it was first announced, 644 million. For a video game that was supposed to come out, it never has come out. And they've crowdfunded over $500 million for it.
Yeah, but how long has it been in crowdfunding for?
Let me see. It started
over a decade, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so imagine all the shrimp they've had to pay for over the last decade, because that's a lot of shrimp. So most of that money probably got spent on shrimp anyway.
2012 is when it was announced via a private crowdfunding page. September 2012.
Yeah, man, that's a lot of shrimp.
And the original Kickstarter campaign was 2 million. And yeah.
Things you promised your audience. They're not being delivered because you're taking your sweet time to make sure typos and art errors are resolved. That has nothing to do with it. It's because you lack the discipline to complete.
Yeah, pussy, just put out typos like Eric July did.
Yeah,
pussy.
You lack discipline.
Product. There's also time mismanagement. There are people with hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of unfulfilled campaigns, and they've not updated their backers for over a year. The Rippaverse was more profitable this year than it was last year. But pocket watchers are living under the delusion that we're having some cash flow issues. Yet there are people and businesses, even within the comic book industry, launching new campaigns.
Hold up.
Despite
it's more profitable when you've only taken in 3 million than the year that you took in 6 million. So you realized in the first year of business how much you were fucking up spending?
Years without fulfilling others. Hopefully, you aren't launching campaigns to subsidize the previous one because you were reckless with the money. But imagine that, having all of these issues and spending several hours streaming about me, the company that delivers on well over $7 million worth of product.
Went fui in your head, bud.
Backwards.
Went
Drama farming may be lucrative.
Went fui.
For a super chat or two, but that's not a sustainable practice, and it's bad for business. Even so, if the only way you can gain intrigue is by trying to plex with other creators, you've already lost. I'm now a comic book business owner that does commentary on the side, but no matter the credentials of some of you, your profession is not really as a comic book creator, is it? You're YouTubers that do comics on the side, and the lack of output highlights this. It's not a problem, but
Yeah, they are YouTubers that choose to delve into something they're passionate about on the side. You got a rocket ship on your back thanks to Glenn Beck and the hatred of Star Wars and Marvel to be able to produce books. And with that rocket ship, you fumbled out a few lackluster pages. Like I know you're happy with what you've done, and you should be. You could buy a lot of shrimp with that money, but you're not going to have a lot of new fans showing up and be like, "Oh, this is my shit." Because most of the people that did buy the books, admittedly, hadn't read them until they got checked by people online saying you didn't even read the fucking book.
Conclude with this. Like I said earlier, people are going to criticize me like they've been doing for nearly 2 decades that I've been entertaining. They are entitled to their opinions. They're free to express them. We can't possibly expect to be liked
People
by
used
everybody.
to come to my new metal shows and they would tell me, you suck. But I told them, nah, man, one day I'm going to be a multi-millionaire comic book business owner.
They can think I'm the worst
Where are
writer
they
in
now?
the world. Or they can hate our stories, the art, and think I'm so undeserving of the love that I receive. But if you look to me as your enemy, that's a you thing. It's not a
You're not
me versus you
undeserving
thing.
of the love you receive, but you seem to be unappreciative of it. Because rather than allow the love you receive to fill you, you're over here emptying yourself to people who want to see you suffer. You're actually showing your suffering in this video right now. You're feeding the same people you say want to see you fail. That's
essentially
too bad. That's
See
too
the
bad.
jabs, but I'm not going there with y'all. I've had every opportunity to go scorch earth, but that's not happening. I'm not going back and forth.
Sending $700 to somebody you're arguing with and then having them send it back because they don't need your money, you'd be better off scorching earth at this point. Go hardcore, go all out, please, Eric. Please, if you have it in you, summon the gods of nu metal and rain fire and brimstone down on Ben, on Vito, on Dick, on Nick Rekieta. Not me, but everybody else. Hurt them. Do it.
Essentially.
Mundane Matt, get Matt Jarbo. Rain on Matt Jarbo. Scorch earth on everybody but me, Eric.
With these people that despise me. Let them flap their gums, and I'm sure they'll even get some content out of this video. You see, I mean what I say. I want the independents to thrive. The mega corporate, broken, archaic model, it needs to go. Should there ever be someone that releases a campaign
So yeah, there's this video that he shouldn't have made.
I would encourage
there's this
you
video where he like talks about the future of ISOM, but it's mostly just
Wait
about.
a second. This is for Cannon's sake. This is Young Clipper's show.
I would encourage you, if you have not already, to go watch.
What's
the
he
public
doing on
statement
Young
it is that
Clipper's
we
show?
made, pertaining to this lawsuit.
See, he's just talking about the lawsuit again. Like, why? It's done. It's over. Move on.
That is no more. And we have reached an
Because
agreement.
unlike Vito, he's already sent his pages into the press. So he has time to bicker with nobodies online.
So ISOM is now going to start being written differently. I'm almost positive it's not going to be all caps anymore. Because right after the settlement was announced, he stopped writing it that way in his tweets and everywhere. Here's another one.
Facts, and this will be the last video I'll do on this.
Are you sure about that? I'm doing a speed run through it now so we can talk about something else.
Despite misconceptions and even miscommunication, once aware of the filing, both parties were in negotiations. Pre and post being served, we always prefer that this would be handled out of court. In our first public statement, considering negotiations at the time, we said that we will fight like hell, and that's what we did. In that same video, I said that we were already in settlement discussions, and even towards the end, I said this. Even to this day, we are happy to settle this on reasonable terms. Settlement does not mean lose, give up money and rights, or admission of fault. Any agreement made between the parties during a lawsuit is technically a settlement. This is how the vast majority of these end. To settle just means that there's an agreed upon resolution. We've not apologized because there's nothing to apologize for. No party admits to any wrongdoing. There was not any.
Look at those lower
infringement of
tier
rights.
perks.
This was just a simple mutual understanding to ensure that we are separate entities in separate lanes. We are not tied to each other in any sort of way. Nothing really changes. We own our character Isom 100% with no permission
Is this
or obligation.
furry fanfic?
It might be. These are like the weird hell beasts that Isom uses his Jesus dick energy to defeat.
Huh.
Yeah.
So he has to fuck them all to beat them?
I think so.
Oh my god.
I gotta fuck my
It's the
way out of
wokest
this
comic
situation.
This book is getting better.
Required. The series will continue as before under the same name and
Damn, these Satan beasts have washboard abs.
we did not get shook down to make this happen, nor is anything over. There will be no changes to the previous Isom books. They will continue to be sold and reprinted as they are. Considering we got everything we
that's a
wanted and no
win.
party was fleeced, it would have been
It's-
expensive, foolish.
It's baseline. That's what he had before the lawsuit.
and
He got to
pointless
keep it.
to allow this to play
Yeah, but
out.
they were saying they wanted him to destroy all copies of the ISOM, but he'd already said he had like 50,000 printed up in the warehouse. That
He
would have made
breaks
the
even.
warehouse look like a bad investment.
Or just to try to achieve the same result. Yes, sometimes regardless of initial circumstances, people can come together and resolve things amicably where nobody loses. The next book will be Isom number 3.
Slevin Kolevra says episode 1 fights a bouncer. Episode 2 fights Hellbeast.
Yeah.
Episode 3 could be anything, man. He could be beating up baby Jesus in the manger.
In episode 3, he's going to murder a fat guy taping money to his window.
I would love that. Life imitates art, art imitates life, vice versa. Write what you know, Eric. You know how to murder a fat guy for putting money on your window. Let's
be right
go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Jackpot. Josh, you're live. This is the BJJ episode. How we doing tonight?
You think Sturgis streams from Eric July's beard?
Dude, Sturgis has a fucking nasty beard too. I think if Sturgis and Eric July kissed, their beards would coagulate in some forbidden Velcro.
I can guarantee that Sturgis says the Roni nips.
Hasn't he taken his shirt off before?
I don't think so.
I thought we saw him with
I don't
his shirt
think I've
off.
seen him with his shirt off, but I can
Maybe-
just guess by the size.
There was one
of
where he
his
was
mouth.
flexing really hard and nothing was showing.
Yeah. I feel like if you, this is weird because this is gonna sound creepy and fucked up, but I feel like everybody should be able to see everybody's nipples, like
forever or more, or like you never can wear a shirt, or you have to walk around showing.
well, not
everybody?
forever, but like I think we should live in a society where like if I want to know what your nipples look like, I shouldn't have to guess. I should be like, let me see those nipples, and then it should not be like a weird thing either. It should be like, oh yeah, nope. See,
Yep, standard nipple check.
see, and
Nothing-
I'm like,
nothing-
oh okay,
nothing
like
goofy
okay,
here.
yeah, but then not in a creepy way. I want our society to be like not creepy about nipples. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
This
I
was
don't
a
wanna
whole
be like-
movement back in the 70s. It was
Yeah.
pretty neat.
Yeah, I don't want to go around and be like, ooh, let me see those titties in a creepy way. I want to be like, what do those nipples probably look like? I'm curious. It's my boyish curiosity, not perverted at all.
No, it's pure and innocent.
Yeah, I think
Curiosity.
actually the real perverts are the ones that have hidden the nipple through time. When I look at National Geographic and I see all those pages of women running around with their nipples out, I think to myself, this is the world as it was, and at some point, some sicko ruined it.
I think I saw that episode of Some More News with the ad where Katie Stoll was trying to sell clothes to the naked folk, but
That's real oppressors. That's real oppression. Making people cover their nipples is real oppression. Fuck
Freedom
land
is-
back. I want titty back.
Billy
got-
2024.
Here's the thing. Rewrite the United States Bill of Rights in the style of Stephen King.
In the eerie corridors of American governance, the First Amendment whispered its chilling promise, granting the denizens of this land the freedom to speak, write, and worship as they pleased. Yet, lurking in the shadows, the Second Amendment, like a loaded gun, stood ready to defend against any spectral threat. The Third Amendment, a forgotten specter, banished the ghostly soldiers from citizens' homes, ensuring that even the dead of the night, their privacy would remain untouched. The Fourth Amendment, a guardian of the people, shielded them from unwarranted searches and seizures, a barrier against the creeping tendrils of government intrusion. In the twisted halls of justice, the Fifth Amendment emerged as a shield against self-incrimination, a cryptic riddle that demanded a fair trial for those ensnared in the web of suspicion. The Sixth Amendment, a spectral jury of peers, haunted courtrooms, ensuring the accused faced their accusers in a macabre dance of justice. The Seventh Amendment, a phantom of civil suits, materialized to demand a jury's judgment in disputes that echoed through the haunted halls of litigation. The Eighth Amendment, a cruel and unusual specter, hovered over the realm of punishment, forbidding torture and excessive penalties in darkened dungeons of justice. The Ninth Amendment, a shadowy enigma, whispered that the people retained rights beyond those expressly written, casting a mysterious aura of enumerated liberties. Finally, the 10th Amendment, a ghostly proclamation, declared that powers not granted to the federal government belong to the states or the people, an echo of autonomy in the corridors of governance. In the eerie tapestry of constitutional horror, the Bill of Rights unfolded its twisted narrative, each amendment a chapter in the haunting saga of liberty and governance.
Amazing. The next one I did was rewrite the Bible book of Genesis in the style of George R.R. Martin.
Oh, so what are they going to do? Make the main character someone we love, and then right when we love him, they're going to kill him? What the hell, Bible? Why would you do that? This Jesus guy, he's great. Nothing bad's going to happen to him, right?
No, looks like Abel's in for a bad time, though.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Did the Bible just steal Jon Snow's character arc?
Pretty much.
Man, even resurrected.
Yeah.
What the heck, Bible? GG.
Another
one
one
of those came first, though. Not sure.
Let's do hold on. Here, I did write a detailed story about a 3-round UFC cage fight between Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg. Describe each round in detail and reveal the split decision winner. So ChatGPT picked the winner. I did not.
Round 1, the Clash of Titans. The cage doors slammed shut as Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg faced each other in the UFC arena. The crowd roared with anticipation. Musk, with a determined gaze, circled Zuckerberg, his movements fluid like a seasoned fighter. Zuckerberg, known for his calculated approach, maintained a poker face. The bell echoed, ring, ding, 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 and the clash began. Musk unleashed a barrage of strikes, swift jabs, and powerful kicks. Zuckerberg, displaying unexpected agility, dodged and weaved, countering with precise jabs. The first round showcased a striking battle with both fighters displaying unexpected prowess.
Amazing.
Round 2, ground and pound. The second round saw a shift in strategy. Musk attempted a takedown, aiming to utilize his strength on the ground. Zuckerberg, however, demonstrated surprising grappling skills, evading takedowns and turning the tables. The fight transitioned to the mat where both fighters engaged in a ground and pound exchange. Elbows and fists flew as Musk and Zuckerberg grappled for dominance. The crowd's cheers reached a fevered pitch, and the fighters showcased their versatility. The round ended with both competitors bloodied, but determined. Round 3, the final stand. Entering the last round, fatigue set in, but the fighters pressed on. Musk, known for his resilience, attempted a high kick, but Zuckerberg expertly blocked and countered with a takedown. The fight returned to the ground, where both competitors struggled for control. In the final moments, Musk managed to get back on his feet, launching a series of desperate strikes. Zuckerberg, showing resilience, absorbed the blows and retaliated with a combination of his own. The final bell rang, signaling the end of an intense 3-round battle.
All right, so who
Decision.
do you think the ChatGPT picked as the winner?
I think they obviously picked split verdict because of the decision down here.
Yeah, it's a split decision, but someone still won in a split decision. So like, so 2 out of the 3 judges. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, I'm putting it on Zuckerberg too.
All right.
Decision, the split verdict. The judges, after careful consideration, rendered a split decision. One judge favored Musk for his striking dominance in the first round, while another leaned towards Zuckerberg for his surprising ground game in the second. The third judge, faced with the difficulty of decision, gave a slight edge to Musk for his overall aggression and control. In a razor-thin split decision, Elon Musk emerged as the victor. The cage fight between the tech titans left the audience in awe, a spectacle that transcended the realms of business and technology, showcasing a different kind of rivalry in the unforgiving arena of the UFC.
Amazing.
That was such a bullshit match, dude.
ChatGPT went by monetary value for the winner.
Apparently
no bullshit. I got stuck in traffic the other day behind a Tesla that had a bumper sticker that read, "I bought it before we learned he's an asshole."
Ha! That is funny. Here's Sturgis.
The idea that you are owning anything that wasn't built by an asshole is funny, though. Like,
yeah,
every single thing you own, even shit I bought that Ben made, that Ben handmade, that I bought directly from Ben, was made by an asshole.
Have I made? I don't think I've handmade anything you bought from me.
That flute, Ben.
Flute.
You made that flute.
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 So here's Sturgis and his buddy making fun of me and Billy. So this should be interesting.
I'm gonna send you that. See, this is the man talking all that bullshit.
This is the man talking all that bullshit.
Can't handle it.
Why is Sturgis talking like that?
It's his tone of voice. Yeah.
Yeah, he's talking.
Man's cracked out cousin.
That's what
He's got Justin Timberlake syndrome, where when he approaches a black person in front of Britney Spears, he starts talking like them.
And this
according
is
to Britney Spears' book.
Drunk, right?
All this bullshit, like not always real looking. Yeah, I'm like super shit faced here, and if I get drunk and high enough, my face will get very twitchy. Like when you mix live action with
years ago, it's just like
they don't need to make the classic. I don't think that's true.
Like he's so
you go there, you spend it. Oh wow, yeah, you have to wait.
They're not even listening to what I'm saying. They're just kind of skipping through it. I don't know why. He's all over the place.
Why does he look like he's reading from the back of his eyelids? Like, you ever see somebody that's just like, and why do you blink like, stop, I hate y'all. I hate y'all. I hate y'all. I can't stand y'all.
Why do I look like I'm reading from the backs of my eyelids? Because I am.
Even a stolen bike gets you from point A to point B. This doesn't mean anything just because he's right on this issue.
Because I had like 15 jokes come into my head. I'm like, bro, ain't none of them.
Just realize who posted that.
Shout out to Rippaverse Goalpost, by the way.
Yeah, my favorite person in all of the Rippaverse.
Lord have mercy. Ain't no motherfucking
I will never
way
say an unkind word about the goalpost.
That boy sound like a car trying to start. That boy sound like an old 95 Chevy trying to start, dog. You ever?
This is the person that I said he has trouble, curling 25 pounds and calling other people fat, looking like that. And that's the guy that's supposedly bullying me. And by the way, he put it out on Twitter to let everyone know and let the whole internet know that that's what he's actually doing.
What? I don't know. I don't have trouble lifting 25 pounds. I don't know what that's from. Can you show a video of that, of me having trouble lifting 25 pounds? And
Do you have 25 pounds right now, Ben?
Yeah, I have.
Don't you have
Well, I have a
video
25
of
pound
you
weight. I'd
lifting,
have to
like,
go
5
get
pound
it.
weights?
Should we prove? I know you've been working out. Should you just fucking own him right now?
Do it, baby.
All right. I'll be back.
Ben's about to fucking stuff you, Sturgis. Clip this one, Rippaverse. Clip this one. Clip this one, Sturgis. Talk about this one, Sturgis. Now next time Sturgis wants to fucking yap, get owned. Matter of fact, when Ben does this successfully, I want to see a public apology from Sturgis that says, Daddy Ben lifts them weights. Daddy Ben does not struggle with 25 pounds. I'm going to get a 25 pound weight and I'll struggle. Because I don't, let's pause. I'm going to get a 25 pound weight too. You guys keep the show going while I go get a 25 pound weight. I'm going to show him struggle.
So seriously, this knucklehead right here, the black dude running off with his list of jokes, which apparently consists of just being a 95 Chevy, whatever that means. He reminds me of G-Man a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
But does he believe in God?
I hope so.
Not with a
That's actually
joke
ice
set
on.
like that.
All right, Ben, before you lift, I'm going to show everybody what lifting 25 pounds and struggling looks like.
Do you have a 25 pound one? Oh, is it a kettlebell?
That's a struggle.
Are you
That was a struggle.
That was sick. I'm so turned on.
Haven't picked that up in like a year and a half. That was a struggle.
Amazing. Yeah, I didn't know you had a kettlebell. I was trying to turn on the... Hold on. Is this it?
So what
This is
reminds
the
you of
problem.
G-Man about this guy, Jackpot?
Just his facial structure and everything, except he's got way more hair. And yeah.
Is that all? Are you sure?
No, all right. A razor thin mustache, that'll go with it too.
He does have some similar looks to G-Man. I wouldn't.
He's about as
I
smart
wouldn't
as him
say-
too.
Fashion too.
All
We'll
right.
go with fashion.
So now I'll do this. I actually brought 35 pounds instead.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, Ben, you cannot struggle.
Oh.
That. Look at that. Look at that, Sturgis. Now, Sturgis, it's your turn. I like Ben's shirt, too. Look at that, Sturgis. Those are 35s. Matter of fact, we're going to be the lifting peasants.
Sturgis! Load the spaceship with the rocket fuel, Sturgis!
Yeah. Getting swole.
Worked out nice and even.
Ben and I just lifted together we just lifted like 2,000 pounds. You really think you're a man, Sturgis?
Was I struggling?
Look, I don't know, because I was.
Is he wearing like a
I never
yellow?
let him
Now they
forget
just cram. Yes, there is.
Oh,
I'm
just
doing
listen
it
to the
right.
rest of it. Just keep watching.
I can't stand y'all.
Is your
You want to know why I'm sitting down? You want to know why I'm sitting down? Renown Zero.
Renown Zero? Who's that?
You really want to know why I'm sitting down right now? Because I can't stand you. Okay. Because I can't stand you.
He sounds like him too.
But you got to pay that man $22 to play a clip of me from like 2 years ago.
He always says that. He's trying to say that that's why he looks fat in all the pictures of him, because it was like years ago or whatever.
Yeah, I got bad news. We're looking at you live, dude.
Yeah.
Got pictures of you right now.
You got doughy arms. Your arms are doughy, and that's okay. You know, like I, of all people, love doughy arms. I would give you sweet little kisses from the nape of your neck to the fucking tip of your elbow, dude. I don't care about
just cringed.
whether you're soft or not. Let's go.
I was imagining that. I had a mental image of that. It literally made me cringe. So
my
hard.
sweet kisses are infectious.
No.
I said, all right. Well, you could pay me $5 to play that clip.
Okay.
If you want to.
What a steal. He's trying to undercut me. He's undercutting me.
Yeah, honestly, I think he should stop sending Eric July money, and he should put $5 down every time you or I lift a 25-pound weight without struggling.
Yes.
He'll give $5 to a donation of his choice.
To
Or our
us.
choice. Yeah. We're gonna give it to like the scoundrels of America. We'll figure out a donation. What was the donation that Gerard kid was scamming? His family made his name was
I
like the
have no
completionist.
I wouldn't even pay you $5.
I don't know.
We'll start a donation we can scam.
Dog, I wouldn't even. I throw that shit. Bro, I throw that. Bro, I can't even. No.
You know what's really cool about these two?
They're fucking stupid.
When God created these two, he was like, I don't have a lot of free time. Let's just take the beard off this dumb shit and put it on the top of the other guy's head.
You know, it's kind of interesting because Sturge's buddy, the way his camera is framed, it looks like he's at almost like crotch level, like about to bury his face in Sturge's lap. Right here.
I don't see nothing wrong.
You know?
If you want to see Drunken Peasant number 2.
Oh, now he's about to talk about you.
He said number 2.
This is how people mostly often react to me is laughter. Yeah. This is definitely on par with people who see me. They laugh. I'm a very funny guy. Some people smile like he's smiling. Some people have passionate sex with me. These are very simple reactions.
KFC tastes good. Damn. No, I sent it to you in Discord so you can see the second one. Right?
I hate y'all.
What a weird, like, random picture. Like,
yeah, why does he hate? Is it because him and I dress the same and wear striped shirts?
It's just your profile picture from Twitter, right?
Yeah, is he mad that him and I dress the same? We're striped shirt boys. It makes us happy.
Now, just imagine these are the guys that don't like me, right?
Okay.
I actually do like you. I do like you, Renown Zero. I want me, you, and Poop Donkey to start a podcast.
It's like a ripoff Andy Milonakis, dog.
I get that a lot. Sometimes I also get he's like if Jay ate Silent Bob.
The rapper.
And by the way, Andy Milonakis and Jay from Silent Bob used to live together. They had an apartment together.
Weird.
Billy the Fridge.
I can see the fridge part, but good God. Oh,
You can't see the Billy
man.
part? How could you not see the Billy part?
No.
And this man got on a Jerry curl? What the fuck?
Well, my people call it a Jew curl.
No, stop. Stop it.
No.
This is not content. Stop. I refuse.
Now, the thing is, if you scroll down, December 4th, he puts handsome even when I'm tired.
Look at me. I'm handsome. Dude, it's not fair that he has me blocked and he can still look at my page. This is unfair.
That's because it's his buddy's Twitter. I can see at the bottom that it's
Mr.
the other
Garrett
guy.
says, is Billy Jewish? No, I'm not Jewish. I'm white. We call it a Jew curl because we're racist, but we're not that racist.
No.
Josh, do I get the Jew curl pass or no?
He looks like a white mother that's disappointed in that. It looks like a white mom that's disappointed in you. Look over there.
Oh shit!
Now, Billy, why did you put that porn on your phone?
Because I was having a wank, Mom. Like, it's just that serious.
I hate y'all, man. I'm trying to stay out of this shit, bro. Because if I'm in here, I'm telling you, y'all gonna leave me. No. That man got
Is this the guy you said that was a fan of Luna Da Vinci?
Yes.
So he must actually be crying right now because one of the girls he wanks to, one of the porns that he actually wanks to, he knows he's seen me do streams with her before.
I don't think he does. I don't think he's aware of that.
He might not. Yeah, he does have a Sturgis brain.
Yeah.
That man got a football for a head, dog.
My football head is pretty.
Obsessed with the penis.
This is the guy that was obsessed with the penis, is what Sturgis
Which penis?
said. I think he's talking about Isom, like how we talk about how there's a cross there.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting that he put a cross over the penis like some holy mistletoe.
Ism-jism.
Y'all ain't right.
Y'all ain't right. Well, at least this is some quality commentary.
Yeah, that's it.
It's sweet of them to leave us room to make actual funny jokes. I had way more hard-hitting jokes on myself than they had on me.
Yeah, no.
Do better, boys.
Oh, he's got a football for a head. Okay.
Do better.
He's got a football for a head.
Do better.
1990 called. They want their insults back.
Hello, everyone. I'm renounced.
He's got his Yara shirt on.
Ooh, nice.
I feel like his entire wardrobe is just Eric July bullshit.
Again, talking about some more people who seem to be clearly upset with the fact that Eric July is calling out the nonsense about books being late, stuff not being on time, and the fact that people still believe that he isn't about indie comics and doesn't care about the indie scene whatsoever. But in this video, I'm going to prove to all of you that clearly he does. And he goes around doing things, and there are some people that are upset about it, clearly. So jumping right in here with the Alpha Core #1 campaign, just going to do a quick.
All right. No, we're not. No, we are not.
By the numbers.
Yeah. All right. How much of his video is this shit? He's shilling the lolicon. Is this another one that he's doing? Like, how many? Okay.
What started all this for today, right here from Kenny Coria, who says exactly, my interaction with someone about how Eric didn't solely rely on the indie comic scene and hence why he had a larger reach and found more success. His response was that it was, quote, ridiculous that I'd expect other creators to build up their audience as Eric did. My response. So this guy says, yeah, that's a ridiculous statement. You can't expect writers and comic artists to build a following from music and politics law or even you.
I like it better when he's talking to somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, the videos of him just reading Twitter are just kind of dumb. And he avoids talking about us. Usually. So, yeah. I'm just going to skip this.
Lame.
Sturgis, your videos are bad.
You know, somebody tried to say that Cthulhu is pronounced Kalulu.
Okay.
Who says
Welcome
that?
to Nerd Wars, and you guessed
Somebody
it
in our
somehow.
chat
I already
commented,
got.
It was one of the
Alf-
episodes. I don't even think I was on, because if someone would have tried to correct me while I was live, and I'm not even being corrected right now. I'm correcting them. It's Cthulhu. Thank you.
For core.
It's not Kalulu. Anybody says Kalulu is
Comics
Kalulu.
Get Comic, and I'm like, I got this too soon, rather than I don't think I'm ever getting it. Eric July has cracked the code. He's figured out the formula.
Oh my god!
I like
Is
it.
he
You can
trolling?
tell by me pressing it. So I got plenty of details to go into. Gonna keep things spoiler free. So for everyone who just wants a rating, I give it a solid 8. Some of you might be enraged currently. An 8 for me is a very good number. And there's so much freaking potential there. By volume 3, it's probably going to be a solid 9 easy. Great writing, amazing art. And for a third book that he got out so
Is he
quickly,
trolling or is he
the art
serious?
He has a
Trollo.
Rippaverse hat on.
Yeah.
Well, probably came with the book, right?
I don't think it comes with it, but you can order it with it and pay more. And then you can also buy a cardboard box that you have to fold into a box yourself.
And he falls in line with Sturgis and everyone else with not being smart enough to figure out how to wear a hat.
Yeah, he wears it on the back of his head instead of on his
to
head.
cover up the bald spot, I guess. But he
Seemed
missed
like
the
it-
front part.
Is rushed in the slightest bit. Every single panel is high quality art. The second comic book that I recently read when I was getting back into comics was Planet Hulk. Loved it. Really good stuff. But some of those panels were hot garbage. Just like blurry, blobby messes. Just figure out a way to not even put that in. Like, you're lowering property values by having that in there. World War Hulk, I just shouldn't have even read. Alpha Core, though, I literally, like, one of the early things I did was like, I don't see a single blobby panel. Like, they even got some like kind of smaller ones, and nope, still super high quality. Didn't do anything.
I don't know what he means by blobby panel. I don't know.
Too crazy
He
with
means
the
that
panel layout.
there's not definition in the art.
Okay.
That it's just little blobs of art, and it's usually what artists will do because they're being paid by the panel. They'll do filler panels because they're not as important, so it gets a little blobby.
But enough. And the single and the full page spreads, oh my god. You don't even need fancy little layouts and stuff when you got art looking that good. So it's like, okay, how did they get this out so quickly? Well, we got Joe Bennett as the penciler. Fantastic job. Like, Isom was professional, but this is like professional plus. Why might that be?
It's professional plus.
All right, well, we've got 5 inkers and 2 colorists.
Why 5 inkers? Why 5?
Well, maybe they realized with the first few guys they weren't working fast enough.
To meet that deadline. Got to meet that deadline.
When it's about putting pages out, you don't care what it looks like as long as the pages go to press.
There are 10 people.
TJ says I can't tell if this is a character. He has to be a character, right? There's
I don't
no
know.
way anybody is this
I am
dick hard.
I don't know.
Sometimes it's like 3 people. And having that many inkers really shows. They got out super quickly, and all the art, it has all that like really high detailed lines that help bring out like wrinkles in clothing and like muscles and stuff like that. These inkers went crazy. Like, some of my favorite art is the stuff that's got all the lines, gives things like more texture, keeps things from
I
being
don't
so
think
flat.
he's
I love it.
trolling,
That's
but
typically what art does. or
we
how
will
art works.
we'll pull it. You know what I mean? Like, we might as well check it and see if, you know, if the audience thinks it's a troll or
There
not.
were so many
I don't know.
fight scenes. It was great. Like, straight up like superhero fight scenes. Like Isom Volume 1, it's a lot of just like beating up security guards at a nightclub. This, though, is superpower fights. And you could actually follow all the panels. Sometimes fight scenes can get a little, what's happening in here and what's that? Didn't really get any of that. All the panels flowed really smoothly. I don't really know if I had any situation where I was like, what part is next? What bubble am I supposed to be reading? I didn't really ever have any of those moments. And as a somewhat new
Let your
comic
scalp
reader,
breathe, bubble boy.
definitely appreciate that. And the one-page spreads and the full spreads, I'm just going to mention again, amazing. So freaking good. Ending, great. Amazing climax. Literally got chills. The final full spread, the climax, literal chills. My favorite character, a freaking side character.
What?
Chuck Dixon, bro.
No way.
Chuck Dixon, bro. So my purchasing experience. Thankfully, I haven't had to deal with any purchasing problems in the books because I got on there like the first like 5 to 10 minutes. And it was usually about like 30 minutes to an hour was when the problems started. But Eric finally figured it out. I assume whoever thought of the simple solution probably got a bonus. Just add a queue. Just add a queue. Problem solved. I literally got to like wait in line. I felt like I was lined up outside the comic book shop. Waited like 5 to 10 minutes, probably closer to the 5. Got on the site, no problems.
None of this
out
seems
in like 3 minutes.
None of this seems genuine. Nobody is this genuinely happy about anything, let alone Alpha Core.
I don't
It's
know.
a solid 8.
It's a solid 8.
Slightly cheaper price.
This is like when we saw Spexo talk about Nick Fuentes with more, like meeting Nick Fuentes, he had more glint in his eye and compared it to when he kissed his wife. It's like, dude, you care more about meeting Nick Fuentes than marrying your wife, dude. That's weird. So even if this is real, this is creepy.
Prices. As things scale up, love seeing those prices go down. Especially as someone who doesn't really have like the extra money to buy what's pretty much like premium comics at this point. I love supporting me some Iron Age, but like, things are pretty pricey. So for like the big collectors with like good solid jobs where they can just buy whatever, you know, obviously they just...
I'm going to make it official here. All right.
$1,000, give me the everything bundle. So for someone like me to see prices go down like $2, $5, I love seeing it. Definitely helps open it up to a wider audience. Shipping is still a bit high. I get it, especially on like the first book.
Did he just
screwed on
say
shipping costs.
having Chuck Dixon write the comic book opens it up to a whiter audience?
I think wider audience. Because
Oh.
Chuck Dixon is a known comic book author with some name recognition. So a wider audience from his... Wasn't he a DC guy?
Internationally, totally get it. Those will probably come down too. But like I just went and ordered another shirt and it was like $10 for the cheapest shipping. I get it. Totally 100% get it. But as prices go down, more customers. Happy to pay a premium for quality.
He bought the hat. He bought the book. I mean, it's a pretty dedicated troll if it's the troll because, like, he's spending money on it. Maybe even if he's trying to troll, he's spending money. So in the end, he's getting trolled and giving Eric July
and to
money.
support the Iron Age. As I mentioned, I was mentioning again, I felt like I got it so quickly. I saw someone in chat also being like, I can't believe I already got it. That's the biggest problem with all the Comicsgate comics. You just kind of have to.
Wait, did he
hope
just
you
make a
eventually
biggest problem in the universe reference? He totally is trolling.
get it? Not with a Rippaverse. I'm ready for Yaira Winter. Yaira Winter. Only like 3 tries to say that. And since they get it to you so quick, and since it's not like a crowdfunding
Yaira
campaign,
Winter.
it's a pre-order campaign that basically just turns into like an on-demand campaign. If I want more stuff, like the shirt I just bought, I can go back and get it. For me, getting like a Yaira poster before there's even a Yaira book, or I've even read Item number 1, I'm like, how can I buy a poster for a character I don't know anything about yet? Yeah, same with like the Alpha Core
He's
shirt.
being very critical of it. Like, I feel like this is trolling.
It's like I haven't read Alpha Core, so it's like, how can I spend like $35-$40 on an Alpha Core shirt? But by doing this, I can go back. I'm like, wow, I really liked Alpha Core. I'm going to go buy that Alpha Core poster. I sure wish the villain on it had actually been in the book. But that aside, like I said, I really want
Look
to
at all
poster.
the criticism. He just gave it an 8 out of 10 and now is criticizing about the villain not being in the book. He's fucking with us.
The Ket Street one I really like, but Ket Street, I just feel like it could use a slightly better Ket Street.
And
I
on
didn't say
top of it, he had that fucking clip where he put the Rippaverse up and there was a hamster and a wheel over the Rippaverse logo.
Don't hate
My boy
me. But
is
the fact that
trolling.
if I did like it, I can go back and get those like on demand with fast. I mean, expensive shipping, but it's very fast shipping and it gets through the warehouse quickly.
This guy
It's
has to
freaking
be
huge.
Riley's friend in green, but unmasked him
Mentioned
going
the warehouse.
incognito.
Maybe so.
It's freaking huge.
This is actually mint salad in a beard.
Grab
This might
an
even be
image of the
Riley
gyro
with a fucking dork filter over his face.
poster, and then discovered on the first campaign there's gigantic sale on a bunch of shirts and posters. I don't think that's a mistake. I just bought 2 of the shirts, exactly proving my point. And most importantly, I can do a review and you could be like, wow, that sounds good. I want to get a copy, and you can actually get a copy. I don't have to tell you, oh, sorry, it's all sold out. You should have bought it 2 years ago. I was going to do one long full review, but I think I'm going to go ahead and stop it here. Definitely recommend getting the book. If you can afford a little extra premium to get that high quality, organic, grass-fed comic, then I definitely think you should. And then you can give it a 9.5 and come tell me how stupid I am down in the comments.
All right,
boys.
Get your votes
I feel
in.
like that made me nauseous, dude.
What do you guys think? Troll, not a troll? We know how Billy feels. How do you guys feel?
I'm going troll. That shit made me
I'm
nauseous,
going troll too.
Most people are saying troll. It's like 65% troll right now. I'll leave it up for like another minute, and then we will deliver the verdict.
What do you think, Ben?
Probably troll, but it's interesting to think, like, what if it wasn't? I do think it's weird to buy the stuff to troll, like to actually like buy the comic and buy the hat. So,
but people who are trolling the Rippaverse have no problem buying the stuff to troll or taping money to the door of the office.
Teddy
to troll.
Teddy is probably the most passionate, the one who's most passionately arguing not a troll right now. I keep seeing him in
Teddy
both.
is a puppet.
Hey.
Sorry, Teddy, I didn't mean to say that. Teddy is a
hand
bear.
animal.
Teddy is a bear. Bears trust everyone.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
I see.
I'm sorry, Teddy. That was a slip of the tongue. I apologize. Let me talk to your people and see if we can
Your people.
broker an apology. You go into the woods tonight. The teddy bears come
right.
to picnic.
I am now closing the poll. If you didn't get to vote, you're a shame to democracy. All right, here we go. And the verdict is troll.
Womp 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 womp. Womp 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 womp.
The trolls have it. Amazing.
Anybody watching right now that wants to expose their penis in public is a sicko. Remember that.
What if someone on the show wants to expose their penis in public?
When was the last time someone did that? Was it
nobody?
Copper Cab?
Oh, no. So did you see the weird situation that Only Use Me Blade is in now? He's living with some crazy masochistic guy out in the woods in
I haven't
like a
watched
cabin.
too much of it, but
It's
I know
so crazy. We
ding 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 ding.
probably
ding,
won't
ding.
watch all of this, but we'll watch a good amount of it.
What is this content?
This guy.
Is it Fousey Tube?
No, I don't.
Yeah, well, in my own property. Let's see what happens. Are you looking at me badly? It looks like you want to hurt me.
Yeah, go pee over there, sir.
We are don't
sir.
touch my phone again. Go pee.
I just want to pee a little bit. Go Stop,
pee, dude.
stop.
He lives in like a camper on this guy's property. After being removed from the extended stay Bellevue. Huh. That's so weird. Like, because that's like in my town. You know? That's so weird.
Orange owns a large plot of land in rural California. Blade has been set up with his own camper.
Yes.
It lacks running water or power. Mitt Romney inevitably gets in Orange's nerves. Orange is hyperactive, unstable, and appears to have a dark past. What are you about to witness is Brian Risso's fresh start.
I honestly thought that was TTS. What's up, buddy? What it do right now?
Spin the sausage. Spin it. Spin it. Okay, I point it to the Jaeger. You drink it.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, might as well drink from that, really. Whoa, don't move us.
Jaeger bombs in his mouth.
There was that with that shadow behind him. He reminds me kind of Alfred Litcock.
Jaeger.
Right now. Not just say Jaeger every
No, I know, Dad.
Okay, dude. Thank you.
Dad.
You know, Blade is notorious for getting drunk and saying the N-bomb, but I feel like it's only partially his fault because the word Jaeger really gets you saying like G with a hard R at the end. And when you're drunk and you're used to saying Jaeger, 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 it's so close to just slipping away into racism.
White cracker. I love you, cracker boy.
Can I, go to sleep, sir?
Did you pee the bed again?
I peed last night. Yeah.
Oh my god, looks like it's peed again.
He needs to just wear diapers.
Wow.
Oh god.
Person, I peed.
Oh, you wanted this, my bad.
Somebody needs to go to Congress and get Blade a grant to be a protected human being.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, glow stick party. Save your back. Save your back.
Stop. Shrimp here.
Oh my
Look
god.
at your little gay ass toes.
Dude.
You're a fag, dude.
Face with a hot dog.
Huh?
This is so messed up. Your mom says Blade deserves better. Yes. Yes, he do.
Ooh.
Yes, I did.
Shave with all these razors.
It's an average night.
Shave with all these razors, dude.
Hang on.
Shave your back. You have to stay here for 1 year.
I feel like this is the kind of stuff that would happen if Blade and Joe lived together, because I've seen Joe kind of do this kind of stuff to Blade. When they had their wrestling match, it was hilarious.
Ow!
Oh god.
You like this white liquid, white boy? Right, white boy? White liquid, white boy? 400 years of milk. 400 years of milk. 400 years of milk.
This is like the middle part of American History X where Edward Norton pays for his sins.
You fucking bed caver in her. Look at this. He caved in the whole wood. This guy fucking my 400-pound life over here. Look at that shit, dude. My 500-pound life fucking caving in the bed. Caved in the whole goddamn bed, dude. See you. Backflip onto Blade.
Oh
no. Backflip onto Blade. Backflip onto Blade.
It's like Vanessa Carlton or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't want to hear it because it's like a copyrighted song, so let's... Oh god.
What's your favorite word? What's your favorite word? Watch your mouth out. What's your favorite word? What's your favorite word?
Hey, dude, I want...
Say it. Say it again. Say your favorite word, wash your mouth out. Say if don't make me hold your leg down. Don't make me hold your arm down with my leg. I will hold, don't make me do this. What's your favorite word? Say it. Say your favorite word. Okay.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding. This is Misery 2023.
Stop, dude. You see where, dude?
Sorry.
No!
Come on, milk face. What you doing, milk face? Yeah,
Holy
Whitey.
shit, this is so messed up.
I love you, bro.
Oh, dude.
Love you too, brother.
Can I sleep a little bit?
Yeah, because you're white. I let white people sleep at night. Yeah, white people sleep at night. Yeah, white people. Yeah, white man.
Sleep a little bit, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, leave me alone,
We will
dude.
eat you in years.
Leave me alone, dude.
Yeah, we'll fatten you up and eat you. You're not fat enough. You said the N-word a lot, and you peed the bed again. But I love you. I love you.
I'm sorry.
I love you, dude. This is why we love each other, dude. And you can stay up here as much as you want, and you can leave right away, or we can love each other for weeks or years. You know I love you, dude. I always love you. Don't even pretend like I don't, dude. Dude, you're not on state because you fucked up, you stupid racist. You dumb racist idiot. You dumb racist dumb faggot.
Stop!
Yeah, kick me.
I'm not gonna kick you.
He's hitting him with a boot.
Thank you. I would never hurt you either. You like that shit.
Oh, dude.
You little bitch. I would literally fucking kill you with a spear. It'd be so easy. Dude, you'd be so easy to kill. You'd be one of the easier people to kill.
This is crazy.
Stop talking.
The man's been on death's door for like 5 years.
You'd be an easy person to kill.
He's more likely to die if you don't try and kill him.
Oh.
Ow, dude,
stupid.
that was like a heel kick.
Yeah, dude, don't make me touch you with my legs. Dude, my legs are so much more powerful than my hands. I'll start kicking you and shit. That's what you get for being super racist, dude. That's why you should accept this abuse, because you just love to abuse the word and pretend like you're not racist. So you actually get physical abuse.
And this is my problem with woke people. They really don't want the world to be a better place. They just want people they can target with their hatred. That's effed in the A, dude.
More music. Okay, so he put all the cushions on him.
You the bed again. And you're gonna deny that, but you did. But I love you.
No, if I said that, I'm sorry, man.
You said the N-word a lot, and you peed the bed again. But I love
sorry.
you. I love you.
I'm sorry.
He keeps like waking up from being blacked out and being like, "What happened?" He's like, "Oh, you peed the bed and said the N-word a lot, but I love you, man." And then Blade's all like, "I'm sorry." This is the second time we've seen this happen.
This is why we love each other, dude. And you can stay up here as much as you want, and you can leave right away, or we can love each other for weeks or years. You know I love you, dude. I always love you. Don't even pretend like I don't, dude. You can think.
No, you're good.
I
feel like I'm doing the bad for being up here.
You're slightly in the bad. You're slightly in the bad, but that's okay.
I'm in the bad.
That's what tonight is, dude. Don't worry. I read
your mom says, "Is this abuse? This is alcohol abuse. This is elder abuse. This is abuse of our intelligence. There's so many levels of abuse."
No, I'm gonna go pee over here.
Yeah, go pee, slave.
I want to skip a lot.
Randy
of that.
Greer says, "I wouldn't call Orange an SJW." Yeah, obviously I am making a joke. I'm only sleeping. Says Orange isn't really woke. I'm comparing his antics to people who are only woke because they want to feel superior over somebody else. They don't actually want betterment of this world. They want to be able to collectively bully. I know you guys have tiny brain cells, but I love you still. Like how I can abuse you the way he abuses Blade?
I thought he was the leftist streamer of the year.
Oh, shit, you're right. I'm going to get sued.
Leftist streamer of the year. I don't know. Do you want to watch more of this or?
Oh, please. I want to see
No,
him give it up more.
I've seen Blade get abused 1,000 times.
Wow, there's like a whole bunch of crazy
my
weapons
fucking
there.
Now we have to see what happens. You can't
More
just
drinking, please.
You can't just ask me if I want to watch any more, have me
so?
say
Oh my
no,
God.
I've seen this 1,000 times, and then show me a table full of implements of sacrifice. Are we gonna get is this a Bohemian Grove? Is this the part of Cali they're in?
Thinks there's a problem now. Hold on. Look at all these weapons. Grab a weapon, white slave. We need to fight to the death right now.
This is honestly the most
weapon, white
humane. This is the most humane part of the stream I've seen so far.
Grab a weapon, white slave.
We're fighting to the death right now. And I'm gonna say you
Come
grab
on,
the
Blade,
weapon first.
kill him.
I'm gonna say you
Blade,
grab the
kill
weapon
him.
first. Oh, I didn't mean to get your nuts.
I don't
Kill
want
him,
to
say we
Blade.
grab the weapon
fight
first.
to the death, dude. I want to go sleep, dude.
All right, right,
No,
slave.
Blade, your
Let's go
life
inside.
is almost over. The only valor you have right now is picking up that axe and splitting him in the fucking head. This is the moment in life where Blade could have taken his groove back. He could have gone full Stella.
White slave.
White slave.
Am I in the wrong, though?
You're not in the wrong, dude, but you're
You
a
are
slave.
in the wrong.
Slave!
You should have picked up the axe
Beat the bed
and split
twice.
him right here. Right here, Blade. That would have put you in the right.
Back around and grab this. Film me coming up in. Film me coming in. Make me look good, though. Thank you. Thank you, slave.
Why are you so mean to me right now?
Cause honestly, dude, I love you a lot, but just cause you're a slave. But you're one of my favorites.
Can I please go sleep, please?
Dude, go to bed a little bit, dude, but we're gonna troll you. Dude, are you turning around? Are you mad at me, slave?
Stop.
No, dude, are you really mad at me, slave? In my own property?
Can you imagine if you had somebody holding you captive and they offered you the weapon to kill them with and you chose to go back to bed? Blade's my buddy, but holy shit, dude, you needed to murder him there.
Not your stream, dude.
No,
Slave, this
that's
is
my
mine.
stream. That's my
Oh,
stream.
look at it. It's my stream, dude. Don't ever tell me what my stream is.
Stop.
Don't ever talk to me about stream, slave. You're in a trailer.
Don't ever say slave.
All right,
Don't
you're
ever
in a
talk about
slave
my
trailer, and this is my stream. Do you want to come to bed, slave stream?
You're not talking about my stream, dude.
No, it's my stream. Dude,
Now,
you think
if
your
Blade
stream could
has
ever have
one of the
1,000
axes hidden on him right now and he axe murders this guy, is that self-defense?
No.
Are you sure? The guy's calling him slave, saying it's a fight to the death. Blade's drunk. Can he in any way use this footage to say he felt like he was fighting for his life, he wasn't allowed to sleep, he was being threatened to death, and then hack him up?
I don't think being drunk will help that argument.
Well, it will help because he wouldn't be in his right mind for the guy to be fucking with him. So
I don't
he
agree.
In a court, he could say that he was even more. It was harder for him to even make more choices in this moment because of his inebriation.
There are 2 gallons of milk on that counter there. How much money did they have to waste on dumping milk on
lot.
poor homeless guy?
People watching?
I wouldn't be surprised if this guy had food stamps as well.
Hey, he's not homeless. He's got a job at Dunder Mifflin.
This is me. Your stream would never get this.
Low Energy Video says in Ireland you can't use being drunk as an excuse. We're all drunk. It's not an excuse. It's just a reason why you further may believe that your life was in danger.
This is YouTube.
Believing your life is in danger when it's not normally isn't an excuse to kill
No,
somebody.
if you can prove that you believe that your life was in danger, like the guy is saying kill or be killed, right? He's already said that. Fight to the death. He's following him back to his RV. He has to believe that he's trapped here. Oh, are you sure?
Yes.
I
Find
don't
me
think
some
you're a
case
lawyer.
law. I don't think you're a lawyer. You're the one talking like you are. Like
I
you're one.
actually
This is your
drink
new
like
house?
Nick Ricada.
You know what?
Okay.
Maybe you should sleep outside. Do you want to sleep outside?
It's also mitigated because he said he loves him so much.
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Go back to your bed. Oh, my bad. I was going to focus on you a little bit. I was looking over there.
Give me on my stream, please.
This is my phone. Look at this phone. This is not your
Randy
phone.
Greer
Does it
says
look like your
Orange's a
phone?
pretty cool guy. Doesn't matter how cool he is.
Is he cool? I don't know anything about him. This is my first.
Blade needs to kill him right now.
Yeah, that's right, slave. Yeah, you're a slave.
Sounds good, dude.
Yeah, you're a slave. Yeah, you're a slave,
If
dude. That's why
someone's
you're
calling you slave, giving you weapons, saying they're going to fight you to the death, you kind of have to kill them, right?
He didn't give him weapons. He said, pick one from the table. You do it first, though.
here. Why do you think you're here? To be a fucking slave. You think this is fun? Go to bed, dude. We need you to work tomorrow. Yeah, you go to sleep, dude. You fucking little ace. Yeah, use this little. You have fun playing cards. Have fun playing with your cards. I play with cards because I'm a little.
Blaster Master says, Billy, your bloodlust
very
is showing.
fun. Yeah.
I'm
That's what
pro-death
slaves would do.
most of the time. And anybody who isn't is lying to
Weirdo.
the world and themselves.
Weirdo, dude. I don't understand your culture.
Love you, dude.
Yeah, I don't understand your
culture.
Love you, dude.
No, I love you too, dude. I'm just kidding.
I do love you.
Just kidding.
I love you a lot. I love you more than you love me.
I love you, dude.
No, he wants to be killed, I guess.
I do not want to be killed.
We'll put him in the Pharaoh's tomb with Carolyn and my dad.
Yep. I'm sorry, you say this type of shit, this goes to court, he acts out in a fit of rage, kills this guy, he's getting off.
We're building a 33-foot temple. He's gonna help. Blade's a little bitch, dude. Blade knows he's a bitch, dude. Look at him on camera.
You take me out this close to Bohemian Grove and start saying they're building a 33-foot temple?
Dude, you treat fucking N-words like nothing.
What are you talking about?
And perhaps aided by the frequent earthquakes.
Well, you got it out.
What? That's not what? You're literally gonna, just because I threw a broom at you? You think I got out of my system because I was joking around throwing a broom at you?
I'm literally laying here, dude.
Yeah, you act like a bitch, though.
I'm laying here.
Don't treat me like a bitch, dude.
I'm not treating you like a bitch. I'm
Dude,
literally
I'm
laying
being
here.
easy on you. I'm being easy on you.
Dude, I'm literally
being
laying
so
here.
It's in the
easy on
name.
you.
It's in the name.
If I
Only
slay-
use me, Blade. He's done this his whole life. He's prepared for this moment. He's just got to sneak up on him with the blade, and he wins the round. It's that simple.
You're a fat little faggot, dude. I'm being easy on you.
What? Dude, I'm literally laying here, dude. Why is that a problem?
Cause, dude, this I would just treat you how you treat everything. Don't make me do anything to you. Are you talking back right now? That's very weird.
Lewis says this is karma for Blade. Exactly. And that's why I'm saying his redemption is to murder this guy. It's the
You're
only
my
way.
boy. I'm talking to you. It's not talking back.
Murder in self-defense, by the way.
I'm not saying
Honestly,
shit.
don't say shit right now.
It's not murder
are
if
you
it's
really-
self-defense.
Yeah, but I like the
your
word
blankets.
murder better than
I know.
Yeah, listen to history. You hear this?
killing him in self-defense.
About
Yeah.
750 meters of
750 meters.
a second narrow channel.
Brian says, Billy, what's your problem? I'm just watching here.
I'm gonna
My
kick you
problem
just so you
is
understand.
my friend Blade is being abused, not unlike the Kathy Bates film Deliverance.
It is crazy.
I'm listening. What the fuck, dude? I'm literally
Did you feel it?
listening.
Did you feel that?
Of course I felt it. You hit me. Of course
Faith
I felt
says
it.
this is torture and sadism.
It is
Not
crazy.
an answer to racism. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's the way he's saying it is just like he's italicizing how he's full of shit. You know, he's completely full of shit.
I love you, dude.
Yeah,
Calm
good.
down.
Good.
All right.
Do you want me to kick you again?
No, I don't want you to kick me again. Please don't.
I know. I wouldn't even kick. I'd just slap you right now.
What did I do to you, dude?
Like, and I'm not saying I'm not advocating murder. I'm saying the real gross thing here is that Blade isn't murdering him. That's what I'm saying. Like picking on Blade, all this stuff, that's not gross to me. The gross thing is Blade not standing up and killing this guy.
You did a lot of stuff, dude. Did you really want me to hurt you up?
No, no.
You've been fucking up a lot, dude. You need to really turn around, dude.
Can I sleep?
Yeah, turn his fucking face around, dude. Let's see what's up.
Dude, you just
Alright.
kicked me.
I fucking hate you in the butt.
That cup is
Let's
really
fuck to
good,
bed,
though.
dude.
I love those
want
cups.
one?
Good cup.
No, dude. No, you need to learn history.
I'll learn it, but
Sleep and learn it.
Okay, dude.
Chief,
Dude.
tell me what he said. Tell me back what he said, dude. If you don't tell me what he said tomorrow,
which would send them
this bitch, dude.
The city was in danger. These sports teams were to help with the
Oh my God, Coke sounds. Huh?
drinking places and squares.
Perhaps as an afterthought to some of them, the fate of their city.
In this way,
Wow. Yeah, Blade should not just move in with any random person online. Like, he probably shouldn't do that.
Or he's gonna make a ton of donos off of this. I don't know if his stream is on or if only this guy's stream is on.
more than 16,000 workers were gathered to repair the walls of Constantinople.
I wonder what they're listening to.
They're talking about repairing the walls of Constantinople. It's History Channel.
Crazy. It's unbelievably crazy. Yeah. I've been on a couple of Blade streams and heard the donators a lot. They're I like because a lot of Blade streams will say no toxicity in the title. It's like, are you serious? That's mainly what they are.
He's just an honorable guy. He doesn't want any toxicity.
It kind of covers his bases because he was like, hey, I said no toxicity.
Yeah. Why hasn't Blade moved in with Hulk Hogan?
Well, let
dude?
me tell
Good
you something,
question.
Blade.
Good question.
Make it happen. Blade,
Like the Britney Spears song, Toxic?
Blade could be Hogan's manservant. He can live like out in the pool house. Sounds good.
I wonder how old Hulk Hogan's son is.
Like late 30s.
Blade's probably as old as Brooke Hogan, right? Blade could be
Brooke
Hogan's
is like
son. Like
40, like she's like my age. I think we were born the same year.
Hulk Hogan, it says Brooke Hogan is 35 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. I thought she was around my age, but she's actually a little bit younger.
I think you just think of yourself as a nice, young, 35-year-old Brooke
No,
Hogan.
I don't. I didn't think she was 35.
Oh.
So she's mid-30s, so Nick is like, what, like late 20s? No, he's 33.
Blade's only slightly older than Hogan's kids. I think that Hogan should adopt him. Because they both had hard times and said the N-word. And Hogan was able to come back from that. And Blade is still struggling.
Hogan only said it a couple times. Blade, it's like a tick with Blade when he's blackout drunk.
I don't know if I've ever heard Blade say it when he wasn't blackout drunk.
Yeah. Yeah, he gets blackout
Hogan-
drunk and it becomes like a weird like vocal tick for him.
Hogan was coherent when he said it. He
Oh,
also
yeah.
didn't know he was on camera.
Exactly.
So I don't know if I've ever heard Blade say it sober. He probably has, though. I wouldn't vouch for him on that level.
Sure.
Blade and Cobe stream would just devolve into two people on the floor. Holy shit, dude. We should start donating to Cobra saying, Cobra, please let Only Use Me Blade move in. He's being abused. He's being abused, Cobra. Please let Only Use Me Blade
That would
move in.
be
He'll
insane because they would both.
Blade would totally drink his mead.
Ugh. So
Blade would drink his mead. Blade would eat his fucking cooking.
Oh,
Blade would be like
so
a,
Blade
super,
might
a
actually,
super bud.
That might be how Blade finally passes.
Fuck it, dude.
Drinking Cobra's
When our
mead
foot
and eating his
fungus
food.
combines.
Tactical
I
soap.
think two negatives would cancel them out, and they just become better people all of a sudden.
Right?
They'd be showering with tactical
Josh,
soap.
You might be right, Josh. We need to start coercing Cobes into feeling bad for Blade and letting him move in and sleep on the couch.
The Blade is Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes?
Yeah, because he
Wesley
played
Pipes.
Blade in the movie. That meant you got
The blade and the
tigged
wand.
by the laser.
What if King Cobra used the lathe to start making handles for Blade's knives, and they started selling knives? Shit. Sling Blade. Damn it. You guys are sickos.
Yeah.
I don't think Blade would pass the sicko test, even though Gucci's admitted that nothing happened. I think Cobes would still hold that cloud over Blade's head.
Damn it, Cobes.
Just don't mention it.
Yeah, that's the problem. If someone sends him one clip of Blade saying those sicko things he said when he was drunk, Cobes would be like, nope, can't have this man in my house.
Alive. Yeah.
Cobes is wholesome.
So I'm thinking in a moment here we're gonna wrap up the stream. Wrap it up. You know.
We're all gonna rap verses about the stream.
Hey, that would be the ultimate cringe rap episode.
My name is Bill, and I'm here to say that we had a lot of fun vids to play. We played Eric July and Sturgis too, and maybe next time we'll play a vid about you. Send in your vids, kids. All right, you guys go.
Oh,
I'm Danny.
It's like the Fox Kids Club. That's what it sounds like. I don't know if you ever saw that.
Hell yeah, I did.
They had like the Fox mascot, and it would rap, and they even did the "I'm here to say." Which is
I know. That's why I did that pathetic ass shit that everybody who raps thinks they could do. I was giving you guys a very low bar so you would follow.
I don't want to do it. That was still.
I low barred it.
I know.
Now Sturgis is going to go and say you struggled to rap very low bars.
That's fine. I want to hear him do it. We heard him do karaoke rap a couple times. He did Sir Mix a lot. It was really bad.
Come on, Ben. Give some of your lower tier bars.
All
your lower tier bars.
They're gonna have an NHL hockey game at T-Mobile Park, and Sir Mix-a-Lot is gonna do some of the in between period performances. It's gonna be Sir Mix-a-Lot and Hart, and they're gonna do it. They're gonna have, instead of having the hockey game in an arena, because it's normally like an arena thing, they're gonna do it in the baseball stadium, like on the field. Hopefully outside.
Macklemore is part owner.
Yeah.
Of the Kraken.
Yep, he is. And Marshawn Lynch, he's one of the owners too. They're like minority owners, but they own like a share.
Whoa. Macklemore's white.
Yeah. Yeah. They own such a small, they're like celebrity owners, but they own such a small amount of it. But it's something. They get a share of it.
I wonder how much what's his name? The Cleveland Rocks sitcom
Drew Carey?
Drew Carey owned or owns part of the Sounders, the football club here.
Yeah.
I wonder how much he owns compared to them. Like, is he a celebrity owner or is he like a majority owner?
I don't think he was a majority owner. I know Nintendo owns like a small share of the Mariners.
Is it that small? I thought they
it's
paid a lot for it.
That's why they always had like the Ken Griffey Jr. baseball game and stuff like that, because they own the rights to make that. Let's see. Seattle Mariners.
They were also Northwest company.
Yeah, they're a local company, which is cool that they bought part of the team. Let's see.
I thought they were partially influential with why Ichiro came to play for Seattle as well.
Yeah, Ichiro. Yeah, that was a big thing. I'm trying to find where it says like who owns it. Let's see.
Ladies and gentlemen,
let's see.
If you own a small sports team, I would like to be a celebrity owner of it.
Nintendo of America issued a press release 2016 saying it would sell most shares it held the Seattle Mariners ownership to First Avenue Entertainment. So Nintendo currently owns 10%. I think Nintendo used to own a lot more.
Yeah, if they sold most of their shares and still own 10%,
yeah,
it's an idea. They at least
it's a decent amount.
They at least owned a quarter of it, if not more. Does it say anywhere where Nintendo bought in?
1992. I don't know. It looks like they bought the whole team at one point in 92.
Yeah, I knew they had. Yeah.
And then in 2016, they sold most of it and held on to 10%.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about nothing, baby.
So we are going to wrap up. Thanks for watching. We will be back next week. Is the week of the 10th anniversary episode, so you don't want to miss that. It'll be on Friday. So we will see.
Josh, jackpot.
Yes.
Thank you guys for hanging with us tonight. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to everyone out there.
Happy New Year.
Have a good night, everybody.
Take it easy, fellas.
Good night.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.